Hello, my friends. This is Bobby D coming to you live from the Love Cebu, Philippines. Having an awesome time in the Philippines today. Hope you are as well, wherever you're from. These D mess with me already. um, she just threw me off. Hope you are as well, wherever you're from. Hey, today I want to talk to you about reasons why Filipinos like black guys, older black guys in the Philippines. Reasons why Filipinos like older black guys in the Philippines. Yeah. Woo, what a joy. It's such a joy that you come back to get my friends. And today I want to say for those of you here for the first time, you click on that subscribe button and the bell notification icon so you can see fresh, new Philippine videos, motivational videos, and worldwide videos. Now, when you talk about the Philippines, you know what I'm saying? This is the country where many Filipinos abide. They live here. And the reason why many men come here every day is because they're trying to get hooked up with the coveted what? Filipinas. Yeah, you know what they doing. They try to get hooked up with them. And the Filipinos are looking for them. They're looking for love. They're looking for love. Yeah, that me love you long time. They're looking for love, man. I think, you know what attracts the Filipinos? I mean, and some guys say, no, they're not, but no. Filipinos, many, not all, many love black men. Okay? And I've dealt with this on prior broadcasts. So if you want to look at some of the other broadcasts, I proved it. Go check out some of my other podcasts. It talks to you about how many women love the color of black. I told you how the color of black is the most powerful color in the world. I told you how the color of blackness is the most sexually attractive. All of those broadcasts I showed you, man, and I proved it to you. And a lot of time, Filipino will secretly love black men, and they don't say it because they know people gonna look down on them because they love the black man. And black in the world's eye is what? Bad. If you bad, if you black, you got to get back, Jack, to a lot of the world. So because of that, they're not gonna come out and say, "Well, I love black men." They're gonna look at you in their mind. I love you, look, you know, I like that. But to the world, I don't like that. You know, they hide it, man. But there's a select few that do show it. Okay, they show it, man. And you know what? They like older men. Some of them like black men, regular men, but most of them, the one I found, love older black men. I'm telling you, man, it is a lot of reasons, but I whittled it down to 5. Okay, I'm gonna talk about it today. 5 reasons that Filipino, young, pretty, young, fine, they love the older black men. And it's just, if you think about it, all of these things add up and it makes sense. You know, so you guys out there, you're older black gentlemen, and you look for Filipino. Hey, man, don't let your age hold you back, man. Age ain't nothing but a what? Number? Ain't nothing but a number, baby. You think I live according to my age? No. If I live according to my age, man, I'd be somewhere in a nursing home. In the old folks, but I ain't doing that. I'm living according to my lifestyle, how I feel. Age ain't nothing but a number, and I realize that. I recognize it. And so I live my life according to how I feel and how I want to be, okay? That's what you need to do. Forget about that. Well, you know, I'm just too old. They told me they're going to laugh at me. Now, come on, man. You feel like you old, okay? You act like you old. Act the way you feel. If you feel young, act young. Whether you 82 or 92, act young, okay? Act the way you feel, baby. You don't care what people say about you. You're a grown man, okay? You don't care what nobody say. Judge, let them judge you if they want to, but they can't dictate your life and your lifestyle. You do that, okay? So go for what you know, okay? And if you know you feel like you're young, act like you're young and get what you want to get, okay? But let me tell you something. We're going to talk about how these young, pretty young things love older black men. I'm serious, man. They love older black men. There's several reasons for it, but I'm only going to go 5, okay? Let's get started. All right, let's go for the thumbnail for today. It's a little bit jumbled up. So I had to have problems with my files today for some reason. Got me a little bit mad. All right, here we go. Thumbnail for today. Okay? You with me, GP? Let's go. Pretty young fine. That pretty young fine now. You got that old guy and the black man. So she's attracted to blackness. And she's attracted to older men. Okay? When you put the two together, man, that's an unbeatable combination. Older men symbolizes most of the time, not all the time, but they symbolize what? Wisdom, honor, you know, integrity. You know, that's what most of the time, not all the time, most of the time, older men symbolize excellent characteristics. And the ones that do symbolize that and display those characteristics, those are the ones that are attracted, that the Filipinos are attracted to. Okay? This guy right here, handsome guy. And he got a beautiful, young, fine, pretty, young, fine. See that? Like, I want my black man. I love me some black man. Ain't no nothing been on this earth but some black men. And I love the older one. That's what Lisa D said about me. She said, I love me some black man. And I love me some older one. I'm telling you, man. When I saw Lisa D, I said, man, she too young for me. I started to get rid of her, man. But I couldn't get rid of her. Every time I said, I call you, I check you tomorrow. I didn't check with her tomorrow. She checked with me. I was like, I say in my mind, what's wrong with her, man? Why she keep messing with me? I don't think nothing about her. The next thing you know, man, we talk, we chit chat, and then we found out we were like that. You know? We found out we were like that. She had a very, very intense emotional drive for me. And then I didn't have it for it at first, but then I developed it too, and we clicked. I'm telling you, man, don't be embarrassed to go with a young fine. Okay? As long as she's 18 and above, don't be embarrassed. But I was fool to 18. Get a little bit higher there, okay? 25, 20, 26, 20, up like that. But don't get embarrassed, man, because what happens is when you're in the Western lifestyle, they look down, they frown upon that age thing, man. They like you robbing the crate. Oh, you're a dirty old man. That's it. You need to sit down. You need to go and find somebody where you're a dirty. Nah, man. Come on, man. This the Philippines, baby. There ain't nothing like that. If you want somebody young and they want you, go for it, brother. Hey, long as it's right, tight, long and strong, you're not gonna be wrong in that rhyme. I got it today. I'm on it today, man. But yeah, do your thing, man. And don't let nobody criticize you, okay? Don't let nobody judge you, man. You got your own life to live. Remember that there was a soap opera called One Life to Live. Remember that? My mom used to watch. You remember that? One Life to Live. My mom used to watch that. I used to watch it with her. Yeah, she made me watch. Sit down there, watch that. Anyway, but one life to live, man. You got one life to live and live it to the fullest, baby. Don't let nobody hold you back, Jack, because of your age, okay? Age ain't nothing but a number. And what you need to tell them, say, look here, you old man. Say, look here, man. Why you hold my age against me? I'm not gonna hold your young age against you. You just a young, you just a young grasshopper. You don't know nothing. I'm not gonna hold that against you. So don't hold my experience, wisdom, knowledge, intelligence, and financial stability against me. Okay? That's what you tell them. And they'll shut the H up. They will shut the H up. I'm telling you, man. That's how you deal with them young snap grasshopper that want to get on you, man. They want to jab you because your age. Come on, man. Age ain't nothing but a number. That's what you tell, and move on. Okay, let's look at the thumbnail for the day. I'm sorry, I just told that to you. Let's look at the focus for the day. Focus for the day. What you need to look at and where I'm going to show you, where I'm going to take you. You always want to know where somebody's going to take you when they're presenting some information to you, because you might not want to go, right? I'll take you there. Yeah, I'll take you there. But look here. If you're here today, you want to know about how young, tender, Roni Filipinos love black men, older black men. You're in the right place, baby, and I want you here. If you here today and you don't want to know nothing about how the young, tender, Roni Filipinos love the older black men, then you need to step, buddy. Step. Go on about your business, man. I don't want you here if you don't want to be here. That makes sense? But if you want to be here, I want you here. So if you're in the wrong place, step, okay? All right, let's go. Focus for the day. Focus for the day. Here we go. Moving. All right, number one reason. We want to take out the obvious first, right? You always go for the easy stuff first, right? And it's obvious. A lot of pretty young, fine Filipinos love the older black men for the multi. Yeah. They like that sugar daddy, and they want to be that sugar baby. Yeah, they love sugar daddy, and they love that old black sugar daddy, man, because he's just as nice as he wants to be to me, and he gives me everything I need, and I'm gonna be his sugar baby. I'm gonna give him everything he wants to have. Yeah, that's how they think, man. Big sugar daddy. You know, they think the black men are sugar daddies. They got the multi, and you know what? Older black men have a thing about young, pretty, hot Filipinos. I mean, it's very, very hard for them to turn them down. That's why a lot of Filipinos take advantage of them over the internet. Yeah, the old man sitting in the house, he's by himself. He about 6, 7 years old. And he said, he got this pretty young thing. She said, "Sir, I'm hungry. Can you please send me 500 pesos, 1,000 pesos? I need to eat." And she been talking to him for 30 minutes, and he be feeling real good about it. Sure, sweetheart, send you, baby. We'll give me a name. Where I go to Philippines, and you get it for you, baby. Well, where you at now? You in the Philippines, right? That's what they do, man. Sugar daddy, and they take advantage of that. But sometimes they love them to be the one they want, and they want them to. All right, number one, sugar daddy. Younger Filipinos get easily attracted to older black men because sometimes they all are looking for the is to be a sugar baby. They want to be a sugar baby to the sugar daddy. They want you to be the sugar daddy. They want you to be and they want to be the sugar baby. They like that. Easy Monte. And don't mind dating older black men for it. They want someone that pay their bills and give them a lifestyle they wouldn't otherwise be able to afford. Okay? They want to be sugar babies. That's why they like older black men, because the older black men are more stable. The older black men are doing what? More financially most financially stable as well. And the older black men seem to be more in tune with them and more affectionate and more communicative to them than they were younger black men or the younger white men or the older white men for that matter. I'm telling you, man, black men got it going on. Black men have a swag that most women cannot resist. Okay? And especially the Filipinos. You walk up on the Filipinos, I don't like no black men. I like the white. They be lying to their teeth. Because they don't want nobody to know it. But they love black men, especially older black men, because older black men are what? More stable, more communicative, more sensitive, more able to deal with their situations, and they just love it. When an older black man reaches and gets in touch with a younger Filipino, it's a strong bond, and it's very, very much unbreakable. Okay, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. Now, talk about the sugar daddy thing for a minute. Now, let's talk about there's two aspects of the sugar daddy, right? Number one is the guy that he don't know he a sugar daddy. He just being taken advantage of, right? Every time you turn around, she got all the money, Monte, and she don't care nothing about it, right? Sugar daddy number one, sugar daddy number two. Okay, he knows he's a sugar daddy. Okay, he don't mind being a sugar daddy. And what's wrong with that? Come on, let's talk. Can we talk, man? Look here. What's wrong with being a sugar doggone daddy? Oh, come on, talk. What's wrong? If you getting what you want and she getting what she want, what's wrong? The only problem comes into the wrongness. Number three, sugar daddy. You're sugar daddy. You know you're sugar daddy, and your sugar baby cheating on you. That's the problem. That's where we get into the problem. If she cheating, you know you her sugar daddy. She know you, but she using you to get somebody. Using your Monte that you give her as a sugar daddy to get somebody else. That's where we got the problem. Okay? So there's three types of sugar daddies. Number one, you don't know you're a sugar daddy. You ain't sugar daddy, and you give him money. Number two, you know you're a sugar daddy. She know you're a sugar daddy. Y'all love it, and that's it. You got she ain't looking about it. Number three, you know you're a sugar daddy. She know you're a sugar daddy, and then that sugar daddy status against you to find somebody else out of your Monte. That's the problem. Okay, so it's nothing wrong with being a sugar daddy when you understand the situation and she's not cheating on you. Okay, so get that connotation out of your mind. Sugar daddy, I don't want to be nobody sugar daddy. I just want my money. I ain't gonna give you nothing. Come on, man. Is she giving you what you want? Huh? Answer that question. Answer me this. Is she giving you everything you need, man? Inside the kitchen, inside the bedroom, in every kind of other room you want? Is she taking care of you? If she is, what's wrong with you supplying her need if she need Monte Hante? Okay? What's wrong with that? If you guys are committed to each other, totally committed, right? No outsiders, no triangles, right? No triangles, right? Totally committed. What's the problem? There's no problem whatsoever. Take care of her needs, and she's taking care of you. She's not looking for anybody else. You're not looking for anybody else. What's wrong with being a sugar daddy? If that's what floats her boat, that's what floats. You know what you're doing. She knows what you're doing. What's the problem? Okay, so understand that, guys. Good sugar daddies and bad sugar daddies. You want to be a good sugar daddy. I'm a sugar daddy. I'm a sugar daddy. But my wife loves being taken care, and I love being taken care. I love taking care of her. She loves taking care of me. I love taking care. Anything I can get for her, I will give for her within means. But like that, I just don't get up my pocket. Hey, you gonna make? Nah, I ain't making it rain like that. But she knows what I will do, and I know what she will do. I'm a sugar. She's my sugar baby. I'm your sugar daddy because we are devoted to each other. That's the good kind of sugar daddy. Okay, don't get me twisted now. Okay, are you with me, GP? I told you 3 times. Are you with me, GP? All right, let's go. I'm number two in that type. So you number two. All right, let's go. All right. So we talked about what? respect folks. We talked about hold on, y'all. Hold on. We talked about sugar daddy, number one. Number two, don't know what to do. Okay. Number two, here we go. Security. Yeah. Social security. Nah, I'm just playing, man. I know a lot of you guys out there on social security. You think, well, does she want my social security check? Nah, man, I ain't talking about that, man. Get that money out your mind. I'm talking about security. The woman, Filipinos like older black men because they have a tendency to make them feel secure. They have the wherewithal to make them feel not lacking anything. They have the wherewithal to make them feel happy and make them feel well taken care. That's being secure. They have the wherewithal. Older black men have the wherewithal to be able to do what? Protect the Filipinos. And Filipinos, younger Filipinos know that. They rather have an older black man. They love black men anyway. They rather have an older black man so they can feel secure in their arms. And in the ability to know that that man can take care of them, and that man can take care of all of their needs, and even help their family out if necessary. The older black man represents socially valued attributes that lead the Filipino to want to bond with them. Yeah, a lot of Filipinos just want to bond with the older black men. They like younger black men, okay, but they want the strong. They feel that the older ones are much more stronger and much more able to deal with them on every areas in life. The younger Filipinos feel secure that he'll take care of her. The older black men will take care of her, and they won't be inclined to cheat on her. And that's why a lot of them take them, man. They say, well, this guy's old, and I like him, I love him, and I want somebody older because I know they ain't going to have the tendency to want to try to cheat on me. Because a lot of the Filipinos, believe it or not, guys, have been cheated on and beaten on before you got to many of them have. And if you don't know that, you better get ready and ask somebody, because they have been cheated on and beaten on, a lot of them. And when you come to them rescue, and you're an older black gentleman, they say, he's a little older than me, but you know what? I feel good with him. When I talk to him, he makes me feel like he respects me, he treats me with decency, and I just feel so good about that. That would get them totally involved with you, man. I'm telling you. They will feel secure in your arms. They will feel secure in the knowledge of knowing that you have the wherewithal, you have the ability, the financial ability, the social ability, all other attributes to take care of their need, and they feel secure in the knowledge of that. Okay, I'm telling you, man, this is true. I'm living a life. I'm a perfect example of it. When I met Lisa D, we talked. We started liking each other, and she confided in me. I was the only person that she ever felt comfortable around. Yeah. I was like, are you sure? Because I'm an older guy. She said, your age doesn't matter to me. And she says, how you make me feel. She said, you, Bobby. She said, Bobby, you're the only person that I was ever, any male that I've ever been able to open up with totally and be me and say anything around. She said, all other males I was guarded with. I had a wall up. I had, and no one could penetrate that wall because I would always guarding, because I knew in the back of my mind, she said, I knew in the back of my mind what most men want. And I wasn't ready to do that. She said, but she said, you broke that wall down. She said, and I feel good with you. I said, whoa. So I'm telling you, man, you don't believe me? Try it and see. Right. All right, let's go. All right, number two. That's number two. Number three. Let's see what we mean to be. Okay, number three. More knowledgeable. Yeah, man, that's true. The more older you are, usually, not all the times, the more mature you are, the more knowledgeable you are, the more sense you have, the more wisdom you have. And people can sense that, man. Especially people that love older men, and especially older black men, they sense that. As you talk to them, as you communicate to them, they understand, oh my God, this guy's got a wealth of knowledge. I love that. And some Filipinos are attracted and amazed by your knowledge, man. Knowledge of life, book knowledge, all of that. Because a lot of them they have high school and all that, but a lot of them don't have further education. And so when you come and talk to them about things and explain things to them, it opens up their mind. They're attracted to that, man. They are attracted to that. And that turns a lot of women on, believe it or not. Knowledge is power. Power is gives you control, and control gives you what? Options, baby. And when a Filipino meets a man that has knowledge, they realize they got options. And then realize, when I hook up with this guy, I'm gonna have some power. They love black men that have knowledge. Okay? They really do. I'm telling you, man. That's one thing they liked about me. Because I was like, I would break it down to, you know how I do. She a lot of stuff she didn't know because she was from the province, right? You know, and the province women are, I mean, they're it's very nice and they're very simplistic. However, they are not exposed to the world in a lot of very various ways. So there was a lot of things I would break down. At least she never heard about. So I was she it was very I was very she was very impressed by me and my knowledge, and I knew that. And so I would just every day I would try to get some new stuff there and just educate. I felt good about it. So did she. So knowledge is very much important in the eyes of a young Filipino that's looking for the older black gentleman. Okay, let's go. Number 4. Get ready to go out the door. All right, let's go, man. All right, number 4. Communicate. Okay. Yeah, man. They love the black man because the older black man communicates well with them. Okay. Most men or Filipino men, younger men, white or Caucasian or black, they communicate, but it's only one level, sexual level. Bam, bam, thank you, ma'am. Let's go. They tired of that, man. Because it makes them feel cheap inside. It makes them feel unworthy. It makes them feel unwanted. They want someone that really can spend the time, make the time, shake the time, break the time, and be with them on one accord. 100%, man. Not that 10%. Not just in the bedroom, in the boardroom, and in the kitchen, everywhere, man. They want that. And when they find a man, a black older man that can do that, man, they will jump hoops to get that man. You hear me? Women, men and women get better at communication as they age because of their life experiences most of the time and the lessons that their life experiences teach us. For men, especially, it's with age that we learn to listen and connect with others. Filipinos are interested in having more companionship, which includes building a bond of communicating rather than focusing on the physical aspect of the relationship all the time. Okay, it's more than just the physical. And oh, you understand, when you're dealing with a young Filipino, they're much more mature than most other Western age type Filipinos. I'm telling you, man, and they're more mature for their age. So when you're dealing with a younger Filipino, if you say let's say she's about 25, okay, normally 25 in physical age, but she's as far as social age and maturity, she's about 35, 40 because they mature faster here in the Philippines. Not as far as age, but they mature faster as far as growing up, understanding how to deal with what? Life. And when they find things that agree with them, they jump for it. Okay? They jump on it. So they are very happy to see a guy that can talk to them and bond with them and be with them because they haven't had that before. Most men, most Filipinos could care less about bonding. They want the physical bond, but that's it. They slam bam, thank you, man, and go on to the next victim. They tired. Filipinos, young Filipinos, are tired of that. And so they look to the older men, they look older black men to provide a better communication. We just have black men have a tendency to communicate well. The good ones. I'm not talking the ones who want to beat up somebody. I'm talking about the good black men. We normally will sit down and we'll talk to people before we get to engage in an older black man before we want to do the wild. And we come sit down and talk to that person, learn them. Before you hook your body up with somebody you don't know. Come on now. It's an older man. Younger guy, they like the dogs, man. Anything they see, they want to stick it, you know. I tell you, man, that's how some guys do. But the older black men are more what? We're more what? Selective, okay? And because of that, the younger Filipinos are attracted to that. Not because they're younger in age, but they're younger socially. They're younger. They see the difference between you and me, the younger man, okay? So they're attracted to the fact that you communicate with them, you want to spend time with them, you want to be a part of their life, and you show them that. And when they see that in you, man, they will drop heaven and earth to get to you. Because that's what they are attracted to. Okay? I'm telling you, man, be yourself, be loving, be kind, be caring, and share, and you will attract some young Filipino. That's what they're looking for in an older black man. I'm telling you, man, I know. I'm a witness. Can I get an amen? I tell you, man, I know. All right, number 5. Get ready to jump the beehive. Let's go. I'm telling you, I ain't playing today. Watch it. Number 5 is set. We should watch it. What you mean? They want us to say, they don't want the old man say. I'm telling you, man. They, Filipinos want the sex. A lot of them want that old man sex because that the old man is the best sex they can get. I'm telling you, man, all they want to do is slam bam, thank you, man. You don't care nothing about the desires of that Filipino. They don't satisfy her need. And she like, okay, I'm tired of this. I need somebody to help me. But yeah. And a lot of Filipinos, man, younger Filipinos are attracted to older men. Okay, then it's called gerontophilia. Gerontophilia. You know, like gerontology. It's called gerontophilia. That's what it's called when you're attracted to an older person because of sexually attracted to them. I mean, a lot of people are like that. Younger people, they don't want nothing to do with a young man, and they don't have no feelings for young. But when they see an older black man, they're like, oh yeah, that's my man right there. He can do it for me. I know. It's just a compelling, sexual attractual preference. Okay, and they're called gerontophilia, excuse me, gerontophilia and gerontophilia. That's what they call, because that's, you can look it up. That is what their desire is, to be with older people. They love older people. That's just the way it is. That's just scientifically proved. And so when you understand that, gentlemen, you understand these things I talked to you about, the 5 things I talked to you about, how young Filipinos are sexually attractive, socially attractive, communicatively attractive. They want, sometimes some of them do want to be a sugar daddy. You can't get away with that. You can't get from that. But as I talk to you, there's 3 types of sugar daddies, right? Hmm? The one that they don't know, the one that knows, and the one that knows and get cheated on. You want to be the one that knows, and the one that she knows, number 2, and you don't get cheated on, but you get treated. They treat you, baby. They treat you right. I'm a sugar daddy. You think I'm playing with you? I'm a sugar daddy, and these my sugar baby. Yeah, her sweetness is my weakness, baby. Hey, I tell her every day, but she's dedicated to me. I'm dedicated to her. I'll do whatever I can for her, and she'll do whatever she can. That's the way it should be. If you want to be a sugar daddy, showing up, that's the way to do it. But I talked to you today about 5 things you would be able to understand the reason why pretty young, fine Filipinos are attracted to the older black young. I tell you, man, I don't find. Did I tell you, or did I tell you what? Okay, I did this thing. If you don't get me, man, you got issues. Because I made it plain today, plain and simple. Okay? But yeah, don't be embarrassed by your age, man. You 65, 75, I'll say around 80. Let's cut it off at 80, okay? Although you want to go back there. Let's cut it off at 80, 65, 80, You okay, man. Don't be, I mean, you come down, there's going to be a certain amount that don't want to do nothing with you, okay? Because you old as dirt. I'm telling you, I'm being straight up with you. You old as dirt, though. They don't want to be bothered. There's a select amount of people that would not want to be bothered with you. But don't let that bother you. Don't let that hinder you, man. Because there's also a select subset that wants you, okay? Don't want nobody else but an older black man. So don't count yourself out. You are certainly in the loop. And age is nothing but a number. And so don't let that number count you out. Count yourself in. Okay. Don't hold the people back because they're young. Because a lot of us say, well, I don't want nobody. I did that first. When I started looking for girlfriend, Filipino girlfriend, I was like, I want somebody 35, 45 and above. Or even my age, And I said, okay. I started looking. And then nobody was compatible, man. And then here come along Lisa Day. I was like, what? I said, what she want? She too young for me. I came up with a whole bunch of excuses, man. Everything was wrong, but everything turned out to be so right. Everything was so wrong in my mind, but it turned out to be so right. And when I understood the rightness of the relationship we had, and I took the age factor out of it, then we moved forward. Because that was what was holding me back. It wasn't holding her back, but it was holding me back. And I pulled myself, I look at man, that's American thinking, right? You got to get rid of that. She's in the Philippines, and you got to release that. And I had a hard time with it, but I eventually did release it. And we're here today because I released it. Because she pushed me to be honest about my emotions and about my feelings for her. And I didn't even have to push her because she told me. And then we just clicked. I'm telling you, don't let your age be a detriment to your relationship. Okay, use it as something that's a betterment to your relationship, because age is a factor, man. When employers go out there and find people to work for, they want the what? More experienced, the more seasoned people. Why? Because they have experience. They've seen a whole lot of problems, and they're not going to freak out. I don't know how to do this, and they're not going to quit the job. Okay, they know what to do, and if they don't know what to do, they're going to go find somebody. Hey, I haven't seen this before. Can you assist me? And know what to do, and they'll help. But young people freak out. I don't know, and they'll just mess it up. Say, I fixed that, and there ain't nothing wrong, ain't nothing right about what you just fixed. So they want the more experienced people that have been around a little bit more, and they make their scientists, history studies to show that people that are more experienced make the what? Best employee. And so it is with relationship. The more experience and knowledge you have in a relationship, then you might want to understand that that relationship may do better than people that have less experience. Okay, that's just the way life is. Okay, it rewards those that have been around. Only the what? Strong will do what? Survive. Mhm. So if you survive your life and you 45, 55 and above, you are strong, baby. Because I know you're gonna have some challenges in your life, and those challenges did not break you; they made you strong. Okay, and because of that, you have strength to enter into a relationship with a younger person and younger Filipino and make that relationship grow. Okay, you can do it, man. Okay, let's go. All right. That's all I got for you, man. That's all I got. Did I have something else, Lee? Huh? No. Okay. I thought I had something. Okay, I know what. Oh man, I was going to show y'all one of my subscribers, Eddie Goodman. Eddie Goodman the third. Good guy, man. We always talk together. He always send me stuff. He sent me some on great information on COVID-19 and how to prevent it. And if you get it, and he gave me some stuff that show you how to get rid of it if you get it, because he told me in this information it says that COVID it stays in your throat. You know, people say, "Well, I had something in my throat. I couldn't get it out. Couldn't get it out." That's that COVID. Okay, so it gets in your throat. He gave me some information that shows you what to do to get it out of your throat, because the system, when COVID gets in your throat, before it gets into your system, it will sit in your throat, in your throat area for 3 to 4 days. Okay, that's how it does. And then after 3 or 4 days, it makes its way down into your system. So he showed me techniques, proven techniques that you can do to get that out of your throat. Okay, and I forgot to get it. I have it tomorrow, but it's some good stuff, man. I sent it to all my family members because I don't want nobody. I don't want nobody I know to get sick, man. And so I'm gonna share it with you tomorrow. So because everything I've been doing, everything on that list, we've been doing me and Lisa D been doing most of the things on that list, and it's been helping us. Oh, I forgot to tell y'all, man. We told y'all the other day on the previous broadcast that there was someone here in our subdivision that had been tested, that had put in a test for the COVID. But guess what? Guess what? They came back positive. So we got an active positive case in our subdivision, but we're not near them. We're like 2 blocks. We're like a block away from them. So, but they're on the other side of us, way over on that side. But that just shows you how rapidly this virus is spreading. It's in our area right now. Okay, so they got their whole house cordoned off with the yellow tape and all that kind of stuff, so nobody can go in that area. But they can't. The people they're locked. They cannot come out the house. The barangay people have to bring them food and water, and they set it at the door. They cannot come out the house. They don't, and if they come out the house, they're gonna be in serious trouble. So they're home isolated. The daughter, what happened? How they got it? The daughter is a man and a woman, and they have like a teenager. She about 18, 19, maybe 20. She went to a party. Crazy, man. No protection. No man. No, went to a party. No social distancing. Went to a party. Came back. She was okay. A few days later, she was. Next thing you know, she infected the whole house. So all of them 3 people sitting up there with COVID, looking at each other, trying to help each other, because all of them sick as a dog. All right. So we are, as a subdivision, we want to try to help as much as we can, but there's not a whole lot we can do because they're in isolation. Staying away from us all thing we can do. So what we did was we have a maintenance man here, and he came around and said, "Look here, we need to disinfect the whole community." Okay, so they're starting. We contributed some money, but then to buy, it's like it's called, what's it called out here? Zondrox. It's called Zondrox out here, but it's like Clorox in the USA, which is a disinfectant for the virus. So he has a lot of money now, so he's going to go buy the Zondrox, which is Clorox, and he's going to spray the whole streets and the buildings, everything down, so that we make sure there's no COVID on the outside in our subdivision. So that's the best we can do. Okay. So me and Lisa D are following all the instructions. In fact, when Lisa D gets here, I'm gonna probably have her sit here while I go pull up that, because I need you to see that stuff. We'll do that a little bit later. Okay. Can Lisa D turn that computer on right there for me, please? Thank you. And yeah, I'll show you that stuff. I want you to know it, man, because when you have knowledge, is what I keep telling you, man. Knowledge is what? Power. Power gives you what? Control. And control gives you what? Options. So you have the option to use these techniques or not use them. But options give you ability to be more what? Creative, more assertive, and to extend your knowledge and help yourself grow. Okay. So whether you use these things I give you or not, you can pass it on to someone else that could use it. Okay. I'm using, at least have been doing most of the stuff, except one of the things we had been doing, there's a section that says you have to gargle with warm salt water or either lemon and water every day. Okay, when you get up, preferably when you get up. So we started doing that. And there's a few other things on there that we weren't doing. We did it too. We're starting to do them too. We're doing everything we can to prevent from getting the virus. And the most important things I would admonish you to do, my friends, is to wash your hands, okay, frequently. Soap and water. You don't have any soap and water, get you some alcohol, 70%, 65, 70%, and wipe your hands down. Wipe your your face, wash your face and your ears, and I always put alcohol in my ears, my nose, and around my mouth, head, and my neck several times a day, especially if we go out. That's what I've just gotten in the habit of doing. And Lisa D does the same thing. Lisa D, when she comes in the house, she get out and get groceries. Before she comes in the house, she take all her clothes off. All the clothes, I'm gonna take my clothes off. It's getting hot in here. She take all the clothes off in the back, but nobody can see it but me. But then she took all the clothes off and she put in the dirty clothes and she washed herself down. We got water and soap out there in the back. She washed herself down, or she don't wash herself down. We got alcohol. She poured alcohol and rub herself down. Make sure everything's clean, squeaky clean before she coming out. She don't want to contaminate this out. I said, look here, don't bring nothing in here when I come on. No, but she know we respect each other like that. And say I do the same way. When I come in, alcohol down, or wash down, because that's how you prevent the virus, man. Wear your mask, watch your distance, and what else? What's the third one you do? Wear your mask, social distance, wash your hands. 3 W's. Wear your mask, wash your distance, and wash your hands. The 3 W's. Don't forget that, okay? All right, let's go. You ready to ride a train? Are you ready to ride a train, man? Hey, man, I'm sorry for being late, but you know how I do, man. Sometimes I get over here today, but I'm here, man. Ride a train. Let's go. People get ready. But the train is coming. Don't need no ticket. You just get on board. Or you need love. Ooh, sweet, sweet love. Don't need no ticket. You just get on board. Get on board. All aboard. Yeah, man. Y'all ready to ride the train? Ready for the love train? Are you ready to ride the love train, man? Are you ready? You ready for the roll call? Are you ready for the roll call, man? Let's go. When I said toot toot, you said all aboard. Toot toot. Toot toot. When I said all aboard, you said toot toot. All aboard. All aboard. All aboard. Yeah, man. Y'all ready to ride the train? Let's ride, baby. You ain't gonna need no ticket to ride the train, man. All you need is a little bit of love in your house. L to the O to the B, that's all you need, baby. Love, sweet love. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. No, not just for one, but for everyone. We need some love in this place. You been to ride this train, man. Ain't nothing on this train but love. Pure, unadulterated, sweet, powerful love. Okay? Love makes the world go round and round and round and round, going around in circles. Let's go. Whew. I gotta find out who's the first bed over this place. Who that is? Who that said gonna beat them? I need to know. I got to inquire my mind. I know who that is that say they gonna beat them. Say, let's find out. You gotta be rough enough. You gotta be tough enough. You gotta be buff tough enough to be the first man in his house. Can you do it, man? Let me see who this is. I'm gonna drill down and find out who this is. StreamYard, don't mess with me today now. I ain't playing with you today, okay? StreamYard, do not play with me. Who that is? Okay, I'm gonna drill down. Got a lot. Let's step out here today. Okay. Here we go. Okay, got it right here. What's your name is? What's your name? Paul, what's up, Paul? What's up? PMG, Paul. What's up, Paul? He said first, second, third, and fourth. Well, he's number 1, baby. And can't be but number one. And I told you.
Paul.
Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen.
I got PNC here.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to a young lady. She is so delectable. She is so infectable. She is so selectable. And she is the one and only tuba queen, Lisa Bernardo Dix, tuba queen. Okay, yeah, y'all get the deal, right? Tuba queen in the house. Tuba queen in the house. Angel in the house. Angel in the house. Angel, angel, angel. Tuba queen is here, man. All right, so let me get back to Paul. Paul, man, congrats, man. You made it, man.
Congrats.
Paul, I can't believe this guy, man. Oh, you did the doggone thing right, man. You did the doggone thing tight, man. You did the doggone thing long, man. And you did the doggone thing strong. I'm so proud of you, man. I feel like crying. Anybody got some tissue out there? I'm feeling wipe my tears. Paul did it, man. Happy to see you, the number one honcho, leader of the pack. Can't nobody mess with you today because you the man. You up on the pole, baby. You are the leader. And everybody got to bow down to Paul today, okay? Because why you got to bow down? Because he's number one up on honcho here, okay? He looking down on you, so you got to do like this, look up, okay? Good to see you. Paul made it, man. Number one honcho, first man up in his house. Let's go. Read.
Paul, he's the first man in house. So,
Read.
he said, hello, Bobby D and Lisa D. First man in the house to ride the love train.
Paul made it, man. He said, I'm the first man in the house to ride it. Hey, man, it's always good to be number one. I don't know about you guys. I don't like being last. I don't know nothing what I do, man. I want to be number one or at least the first group, you know. I don't like being late. I don't even like being late. I don't know about you guys. I don't like being late. I need to be on time or before time. That's how I roll, especially on my job, man. You can count the number of times I've been late in all the years I work, you know, because I just don't roll like that. I'd rather get there early. I used to get up early to get out early to fight. Because back where I live, man, a whole bunch of traffic. So I would get out early, hour early, 2 hours early than what I had to do to get there. And I'd be there like 30 minutes, 45 minutes early, just sit in the break room and just relax and read a little book, whatever. And then when time roll in there, I'm right there, man. You know, that's how you do. But not all of us. We get there like 2 and 3 minutes till we rushing to get the door. Yeah, I didn't really look good. Look at that crazy bird right there. All you gotta do is give a little word. Yeah, but that's how I roll. Okay, she won't do it. Let's go. Ride train by DZ One Nation.
Give him a big clap.
Sincerely, number 2. What's up?
Angel?
Number 2. We got number 2 in the house, y'all. Sincerely made it. Angel in the house. Angel in the house. Angel, angel, angel in the house. What's up, Angel? She said, I'm number 2, gentlemen. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't do my angel voice. I'm number 2, gentlemen. And I hope you understand that number 2 is okay for a lady, but number 2 is not okay for a man, okay? Right, Trey, DZ One Nation. Who we got? Mervin. Hey, what's up, Mervin? Number 3 man in his house. What's up? He said, hi, Bobby D, Lisa D. What's up? Hey, man, I'm doing good. Good to see you, Murphy. You got 2 people ahead of you, man. They were like, I'm tired of Murphy being number 1. I've got this today. They got it today, man. They got you, Murphy. Ride train, Bobby D, One Nation. Terry Fleming. What's up, Terry? He said, Paul top of his train, 2. Paul made it, man. Paul said, look here.
What's up, Terry?
I'm a blue wrench. She said, look here, man. I'm tired of this. I got the blue wrench status. And when I got the blue wrench status, I got to show them what I'm working with. And I'm working with a number 1 mentality. I got a number 1 mindset. And I'm going to show them today. And he showed us, man, he's number 1. Round train by the DZ One Nation. Terry Fleming, he said, hello, Angel. Sincerely, my dear. He said, what's up, Angel? Wendell Cognetti. He in the house. He said, we in the house, man. We in the house. What's up, Wendell? Wendell, I got your message, man. Give me that. I forgot the subject you want to talk about. We talk about it today. Just tell me what you want to talk about, man. We'll talk. This is free for all time to talk about whatever you want to talk about. We'll talk about it, man. Bring it back to my memory, okay? Because Wendell he be talking to me all the time on Facebook, man. Tell me what you need. Round train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation. Frederick Mason. What's up, Frederick? What's up? He said, good morning, Bobby D, Lisa D. How are you doing, sir and ma'am? We're doing good. Good morning. Good morning, Frederick. Sincerely, yeah. She says, PMG 2007 Paul. Congratulations, Sir Murphy. Hello, our Queen Lisa D and King Bobby. How's your day Have a sweet, lovely day, all in here. Oh, that's so nice of you, Sister Jelly. That's so nice. Thank you. Hey, we're doing good, Sister Jelly. So, since we saw you in the house, we're doing very, very well. So we got two angels, man. You can't beat that. Normally we have one, but we got two today. Thank you, Lord. Ryan the Train, Bobby Lee, One Nation. King, Terry Terry Fleming. He said, hello, Sir Murphy. How you doing, brother? Mark McGrew. What's up, Mark? How you doing, Mark? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you.
Welcome back. I think so.
Okay, Mark, if you here today, just hit that subscribe button for me, please, if you can, sir. But if you're not new, we welcome you back and say thank you so much for showing up. He said, good day, Bobby Day. Good day to you, Mark. I like that name, man. It sounds like
he was here before.
He was? Okay. Yeah. Okay, so she says you've been here before, so welcome back. Well, Mark, I like your name, man. It sounds like a baseball player, somebody McGrew. I remember the guy was hit a home run. He was a home run slugger. Yeah, it was Mark McGrew or somebody else with McGrew on the name. But yeah, man, that's who you remind me of, a baseball player. So if you play baseball, more power to you, Mark McGrew. Good to see you, man. Right, straight, Bobby Lee, One Nation. Frederick Mason. He said, hello, Love Train family. And my wrench brothers. Wrench brothers. He ain't talking about the women wrench. He talking about the monkey wrench. Right, Trey, Bobby Lee, One Nation. Paul. He said, yes, sir, Jerry. I'm the engineer of this train today. Chick-paya. Everybody hit the like button for me one time. Ready? When I say 1, 2, 3, you say chick-paya. Hit that like button. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Chick-paya. 1, 2, 3. Chick-paya. 1, 2, 3. Chick-paya. Hit that like button. Thank you so much. Round Train, Bobby Lee, One Nation. Dante Will. What's up, Dante?
What's up?
I like it, man. I like that car, man. That's like a classic, man. What's up?
Welcome to our love train, Dante.
Dante's from Fort Worth, Texas. Ah, yeah. Texas, man, in the house. Dallas Cowboys. Where you at, Dallas? How you gonna do this year? Dallas Cowboys. Riding the train. Dallas, hey, Dante. You from Fort Worth, Texas. And I hear there's a hurricane coming down that way, so y'all gotta be careful. And then you got the big virus. So you got to be extra careful. And don't forget, even though the hurricane's out there, man, you got to do that social distancing. You got to wear your mask and continue to wash your hands. Dante, man, I like that car. If you're new here, Dante, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, just hit that subscribe button for me, man, and then hit that like button. Good to see you. Always welcome to you, Dante. Thank you for being here. Good to see you, man. And I like that car. Ryan Trey, Bobby Lee, One Nation.
Birdman
62. And we get a lot of new folk here today, y'all.
Yeah,
I love it, man. Don't y'all love it when we get new people coming in the house and around the train? I love it, man. This is my thing. Birdman 62. He said, greeting, Bobby D. Hey, greeting to you, Birdman. I like that name, man. Do you love birds? I never have had a bird in my life. We had goldfish, and we had dogs, and my grandma had cats. I don't like cats. But anyway, I never had a bird in all my life. But that's something I may want to do, because you can keep in a cage and you can feed them and they do the chirp, 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 and they make your house feel lively. So it's something I may want to look at. Good to see you, Birdman. Again, if you're new here, Birdman, you may already have subscribed. But if you haven't, hit that subscribe button and hit that like button for me. Okay, man? Thank you so much, Birdman. Chichapaya. Let's go. Ryan Trey, my Birdman. Hey, what's up, Birdman?
What's up, Marky?
Hello, Paul, Terry, Sincerely. What's up, guys? How y'all doing? Good to see you, man. Ride Train Bobby Lee, One Nation. Frederick Mace. What's up, Frederick? How you doing, man? He said, congratulations, PMG 2007, Paul.
Number one.
Hey, man, and don't y'all get jealous, okay? Do you not get jealous. He did the doggone thing right. He didn't cheat nobody. He didn't beat nobody. He didn't sneak nobody. He didn't cheat nobody. He got up there on his own 2 feet in his own mind. He said, I'm tired of this, Bobby. I said, what you tired of, man? He said, I'm tired of being in the bottom, Bobby. I'm tired of being in the middle, Bobby. I said, okay, it's okay, man. He said, no. I said, you know what you got to do? Yeah, I got to stay up all night. And he stayed up all night. When he heard that notification bell said, ding, he said, he almost broke the keyboard. Y'all know they're playing. Ryan Trey, Bobby Lee, One Nation. Murphy, hey, what's up, Murphy? He said, congrats, PMG Paul. You made it, man. Hey, people tired of you, Murphy, being number one all the time. Nah, I'm just playing, man. Just playing. But yeah, Murphy got some competition. Everybody trying to get the number one spot. Ryan Trey, Bobby Lee, One Nation.
Murphy Hayes.
She said, hey, Sir Terry.
Perry Mason.
Perry Mason in the house, and he ain't never lost to what?
Case.
Ryan Trey Bobby needs to One Nation. What's wrong? You okay?
He lost the case one time.
When?
Sometime.
When?
It was the other day.
How do you lose the case?
He's absent.
He was absent? Okay, Lisa G said Perry Mason lost the case. He was absent. God dang, I don't know. Ryan Trey Bobby.
Paul, he said, thanks sincerely. Thanks, Sir Murphy Frederick Mason. You're welcome, Paul. Paul. Hello, Sir Murphy. Paul. Hello, everyone on the love train.
You had to say it. Riding the train, Bobby.
Riding the train of Bobby D. Elizabeth Frederick Mason.
One Nation.
One Nation.
Thank you. Go.
Say it again.
Yeah. Riding the train, Bobby D. Elizabeth. One Nation. Under a groove. Come on, Liz D.
Good. City go.
You got to say it, Liz D.
Go.
See how she do, man? Come on, Liz D.
Riding the life train
with Bobby D.
With Bobby D. Elizabeth.
One Nation under a groove. See how she do? She done messed it up, man. She done messed. She's a party poop. She done spoiled the whole thing.
You are the host.
Yeah, but you have to help out sometimes. Let's go, Lisa. Some more time.
Let's go, Bobby.
See that?
One more time.
All right, let's say it with me. Ready? Riding. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Riding love train with Bobby and Lizzie. One Nation under a groove. Who we got? Frederick Mason. He said Murphy Hayes. What's up, my brother from another mother? Who we got? Look at. Come on, Lizzie. You look slow, Lizzie. Come on now. Murphy Hayes. He said, everything good here. Hope you are at the same, Freddie Mason. Everything good. Good to see you, Murphy. Frederick Mason. What's up? Riding train, Bobby D. Lizzie. One Nation under a groove. What's up? I didn't read it. Lizzie, you gotta pay attention, my dear. Freddie Mason. Yes, sir, Murphy. Hayes, doing well. Good to see you. Good to see ya. Riding train, Bobby D. Lizzie. One Nation under a groove. Murphy Hayes. He said, I second that motion, Bobby D. They like older black men because most act like men and not boys. You got that right, Murphy. You got that right. With maturity comes what? Wisdom. A lot of times comes responsibility. A lot of times comes dependability. A lot of times and comes reliability. And those things are attributes of what? A man. Okay, a man, a seasoned man. He's done been through the fire and he come out strong. He might have a little singe and a little burn on somewhere, but he come out stronger. And because of that strength of wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, and experience, life wisdom, he can enter into anybody's life and help them grow and benefit by the wisdom and knowledge. And women, Filipinos see that. You compare the younger black man to the older black. Which one would you take if you were Filipino? What would you take? Younger man or older man?
Both.
See, tell me, man.
They're sincere, matured, and I don't know.
They're reliable.
Yeah.
And you can dependable and you can trust them because most of the older black guys, we don't think about cheating on somebody. We don't. Most of us had played the field when we was younger. We got tired of it, because how many
younger they like to play.
We get tired of that. So how many girls can you get at one time? That's a big deal now. It's just better to have one, man, because the more women you have, the more trouble in your life. Okay. One woman should be enough for any man, whether you're young or old. But the young men don't see that. They want everything I can see, man. I'm gonna get it tonight. I'm gonna get it tomorrow. I'm gonna get it today. They messed up. Ride train, Bobby, Lizzie, One Nation. Sincerely, him. These are Terry, Fleming, Frederick Mason, Murphy Hayes, Wendell, and all the Blue Ridge. How are you today? Ride train with Bobby D and Lisa D.
Smooth riffs.
Say One Nation on you.
Welcome to our love train. Bobby D and Lisa D in One Nation under
groove. Let's go. Sir Smooth Riff. He said, hey, Bobby D. Hey, Bobby D. I'm riding the love train. Toot. Good to see you, Smooth. I ain't seen you in a while.
Been here. Now she's watching.
Yeah, Smooth Riff has been with us a while. Either he watching on the outside and he decided to come in today, or he just been slipping and not watching us. But hey, whatever one you is, man, we glad to see you, Smooth. Good to see you, man. Ride train, Bobby D, Lizzie, One Nation. He tried to get some of this love. We got Ride train, Bobby D, Lizzie, One Nation. Murphy, hey, what's up, Murphy? He say, hello, lady, sincerely. And how are you, my dear? Yeah. Murphy trying to be smooth. Paul, PMG 2007. Poor. He said, let's get the likes up, guys. Chichapaya. Let's go. Everybody hit that like button for me one time. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Chichapaya. 1, 2, 3. Chichapaya. Let's do this thing. Ryan Train, Bobby Lee, C1, John Thomas. What's up, John? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see ya. Wouldn't want to be. Now, he said, good morning, Bobby Lee. Good morning to you, John.
Good evening to you.
Always good to see John riding the train with Bobby D and Lisa D. Murphy Hayes, he said, Chichapaya. Chichapaya. Y'all know what Chichapaya means, right?
Thank you for doing Chichapaya.
Chichapaya has a lot of meanings. What's the one meaning you know, Lisa D?
Like?
Yeah, that's one.
Poke?
Yeah, that's another one. Like, button.
Hit?
Poke. Okay, that's another one.
Bust?
No. Chichapaya don't mean brushing the head. Chichapaya mean get that blue wrench, to get it oiled up. Chichapaya, get that blue wrench ready to get somebody. And Chichapaya has a lot of meanings. And as we go and as we grow, we'll get more meanings for the Chichapaya. Okay? Roger, Roger. Hey, y'all know I got a bunch of different words. I got my own language. I told you that. Roger. Change to the chain. Change to the chain.
Okay.
What about Monte, Honte?
Okay.
What else? Chichapaya. Change to the chain. Who knows what change to the chain? I bet y'all, who knows what change to the chain means? You know what I mean?
Money.
Okay, you got one right. What does, okay, well, let's go. Roger, Bobby Lee, one nation. Freddie Mason, what's up, Freddie? He said, hello, John Thomas. How are you, sir? What's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Sincerely, yeah. She said, when you're in love, you're getting younger, and the old black man, he will lead you to the right and bright pathways. Oh, that's beautiful. Thank you so much. Y'all heard what she said? That's a lovely statement. She said, when you're in love, you get younger. Okay? You get younger, not physically younger, but you get younger in your what? Heart. You have a younger demeanor, younger mindset, and you look at life in different visions, different lenses. So that makes you younger. Okay? And then she says, and the old black men.
And if you have a wife younger than you, you will get younger also. Younger mind. And the wife will be older.
Did y'all hear what she said? You got a younger wife. You will get younger as a man, but the wife gonna get older. No, I don't agree with that. What happens is when you get a younger woman, like I have gotten a younger woman, you do, as a man, you do begin to feel more enthusiastic about life, and you begin to feel renewed, a sense of renewal in your life. I can say that. That's what happened to me. I don't know about anybody else. I'm speaking for me. You feel a sense of renewal, and you feel more satisfied, you feel more outgoing, and you feel more what? Liberated. When you get a younger wife. Now, as far as a younger wife, how they do, she says she feels more older. Is that true, Lisa? Or are you just playing? Which one is it?
Is it? It is true.
It's true?
Yeah.
How older do you feel? Like you're 66, 78, 92?
That's too old.
In other words, what she's trying to say is, if you get a young, older man.
I mean, you will get, your mind will get matured.
I can't talk here. Every time I catch this,
okay, go.
When you get a younger man, when you get an older man, like a Filipino gets an older man, they may feel a little bit more mature because the demeanor of the man has a tendency to do what? Carry over to her, because the man is what? The leader, right? And as the man leads, then the woman has to do what? Follow. So if I lead in a mature and age manner, then she gonna follow me in that way, even though she may be young. That's what I think she was trying to do. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, and then let me finish the statement. Let me finish the statement. And she said, they will lead to the right and bright pathway. Yeah. What happens is,
bright like a diamond.
These shine bright like a diamond. I don't know if that's the kind of bright she was talking about, but the man will lead the woman. If he's a good older man, black man, he gonna lead her to the right way. Because when I met Lisa D, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I could have messed her up.
What?
I'm serious. I'm perfectly honest with you. I could have messed her up mentally and emotionally, and even beat her physically. But I'm a man. I'm a mature black man. I don't do that, man. I respect womanhood, and I help womanhood, and I help the people that's under me in my family. And she was a part of me, my family. So I helped her. I taught her how to drive. I taught her how to cook. A lot of stuff I taught her because I wanted her to be the best she could be. And that's when you get an older person, they're gonna help you, man. They're not gonna beat you. They're not gonna cheat you. They're gonna say, you part me. You part me, sweetheart. I need you to help. I need you to know how to do this because someday you may need to help me, and I'm gonna teach you. They teach the people. That's what you do. Train. Ryan train Bobby leads the one nation. Remember, hey, he said, hey, Big John T. What's up, Big John? What's up? What's up? Ryan train Paul. He said, what's up, Big John Thomas in the house?
Sorry.
Whoo! Remember, hey, he said,
Chichipaya.
ladies sincerely. Chichipaya. Chichipaya, my
People
dear.
sincerely.
Chichipaya, my dear. Hey, we've been together so long, y'all. We have developed our own language, and only people ride the train know what chichipaya means. Okay, I'll tell you, man. If you're just a new person coming on here, you don't know nothing but chichipaya.
Yeah, and let's go do Zoom for the regular person coming into our channel. Chit chat, like that. Zoom.
I don't know what it is with her. She keep wanting to do Zoom. What do you want to do Zoom so much for?
I just want to be friendly.
Oh, okay, that's nice. You hear she? I just want to be friendly. You could be friendly doing this, right? You want to see the people.
Yeah. It's more fun. It's more fun in the Philippines.
It's more fun in doing Zoom too. If y'all want to do Zoom, everybody want to do Zoom. When you do your comment, put at the end of your comment everything.
Yeah, sincerely, Morphe, Frederick, Terry, who else? Big John, Wendell, Paul, all the regular.
Anybody want to do Zoom? Put at the end of your statement. I want to do Zoom. I don't care who it is. If you want to do Zoom, whatever you're gonna say what you say, and then at the end say, I want Zoom. Okay. And when we get enough of those Zoom, I'm gonna get a Zoom chat session up together. I'm gonna give the ideas out and everybody show. If you don't show up, it's gonna be a problem. Okay. Y'all ask for it, I give it to you, but I need a little bit more people to ask for it. Cecilia, she said, Thomas, how are you? Paul, done.
Chichipaya. What? I didn't click.
I didn't finish reading. At least do you keep clicking before I read?
You did that.
Oh no, I did. Sincerely, she said, okay, go ahead, read.
Chichipaya, sir, Murphy Hayes. He said
Chichipaya can also mean hello and how are you? Okay. And Chichipaya can also mean bye-bye. It has a lot of meaning. Ryan Train Bobby Lizzie One Nation.
Big John Thomas, he said, good evening, Frederick, Murphy, and Paul.
Chichipaya. Ryan Train Bobby Lizzie One Nation. John Thomas, he said, good morning. Good evening, sincerely, my dear. Yeah, gotta get it in there. Murphy, hey, what's up, Murphy? He said, if she's good, why not help her? Yeah. If you got somebody that's helping you, taking care of you, being polite, not cheating on you, and y'all living together in peace, why not help her, man? I mean, so many guys, they don't want the woman to drive. I don't want to teach her nothing. She be going out here trying to cheat on me. I said, man, come on, man. You have to learn to trust people. I said, that's not a trusting atmosphere, that your environment that you're producing around her. And the first thing you know, because you don't trust her, that's what she's gonna do, cheat on you because you don't trust her. I said, you gotta learn to love people, and part of loving people is trusting them. You have to trust. He said, do you love her? Yeah, I love her, but I don't trust her. I mean, okay, if you don't trust her, you don't love her, okay? Because they go together hand in hand. I said, if you love the woman, trust her enough to teach her how to drive, and trust enough not to cheat on you. I say you should trust her. If you love her and you live together, trust her. Huh? But always have an eye of a serpent, You gotta trust everybody, but be ready for the unacceptable or the impossible or the unanticipated to happen. Ryan Train Bobby, you see what?
King Arthur, the Monkey Wrench, what's up?
Read it, you talking all that chat, read it.
He said, hello, all the family on this love train at work. He's at work. Had a customer that just came from the Philippines, said his wife is 30 years younger than him.
Amen.
Amen.
I said amen, 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 and amen. But yeah, that happens a lot, man. It's no problem with it. It's a problem for people in the West. You know, they be just in Western mentality. That's unheard of. But here in the Philippines, that's somewhat common because people out here, some of them have a problem with age, older people, but most people I've met, they don't care about your age, man. It's just they accept you for how you treat them based on your heart. You know, they don't care about your age. That's what I found out most of the time. There's some I found when I was dating online. They don't want an older person. John Deep, so you're too old and like that. God, I said okay. Next, Ryan Train, Bobby Lizzie, Murphy. Hey, what's up, Murphy? He said King Arthur in the house,
In the
in the hit house. King Arthur up in the hit house. What's up? What's up? King Arthur. He said, Bobby, as long as I wear a cool brim like yours, I will have no problem getting me any woman I want. Oh man, you ain't have no problem.
Okay, that hat makes you younger.
No, that hat makes you look appealing and attractive. I wear that hat, man. And people be like, "Sir, sir." I say, "Hey, what's up? What's up?" Hey, sir. I say, "Hey, what's up? What's up?" I'll get you on my autograph. I'll give you my autograph, okay? Roger Trey, Bobby Lee G One Nation. Murphy, hey, what's up, Murphy? He said, that's a large age gap, King Arthur, but if works for you, why not? Yeah, it's a large age gap. I want to be honest with you. The larger the age larger the age gap, the more likelihood of more problems may come about. Okay, and the more work you have to do to keep that relationship cohesive and together. Okay, the smaller the age gap, usually the less problems come about. But the larger the age gap means you have to work more to keep it together, and people work at it every day. I mean, I see a lot of people like that age range you mentioned, that age gap. Fine, no problems. You get a long time. Ryan Train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation. Big John Thomas. He said, I don't like big age gaps in my relationships. I look for a woman that can take care of herself through own job and education. Then we can support each other. Okay. So John is the enlightened guy. He's a man of the 21st century. He don't like this part where I do all the work and she don't do nothing. He don't like that. He said, look, I want a woman that's self-sufficient, that's independent, that's self-supportive, and then when we do decide to hook up, she can work and do her thing and help the family, and I can work and do my thing and help the family. We're going to help each other together. He wants an equal 100% on her side, 100%, and they come together. And there's nothing wrong with that. You know, a lot of guys are not like that though. Some guys like, I don't want you working nothing. I want you staying out, cook my meal. You know, when I come home, make sure everything's straightened out. I don't want no mess. I just want to stay home because they're jealous. You know, a lot of guys scared of these women going out in the workplace. And I'll be honest with you, man. I thought about when Lisa D and I would first got together. We heard the plan. We had our plan. She was to come and live with me in the USA, but it didn't work out that way because she didn't want to leave mom. Okay, and all that. There's a lot of stuff behind that. But anyway, I decided to come here. But in my mind, in the back of my mind, I was like, ooh, people were telling me, if she come out here, she gonna change, and she gonna get a job, and then you gonna have to find out she gonna get another man on you while you do it. I was thinking about that, man. But you know what? That to this day, I still think about what would happen if she lived in the USA permanently, and I am very happy that G made the decision not to do that because I am afraid that Lisa D.
Okay, I'll change my mind, my dear.
I'm afraid that Lisa D would have been doing some stuff that she ain't got no business doing. So I'm glad she don't want to go there. Ryan Trey,
Change my mind.
No, all right.
Let's
It's too
go.
late now.
Chuchupaya.
Nothing. It's too late. Ryan Trey, Bobby Lee, King off. What's up? He said, hello, Murphy. Yeah, big age difference. Yeah, it's a big age difference. But y'all know, I keep telling you guys, stop looking at the age, man. It ain't nothing but a number. And that's what you have to do to liberate your mind. See, when you start, oh, it's a big age, it's a big age. Yeah, it's a big age. So what? So what? If it was a small age, then you say, oh, it's a small age. Stop looking at the number. Stop looking at the number. You don't look at the age difference. Look at the heart difference, okay? If their hearts are cohesive, and together, they're going to be all right. If their hearts are separate, you're going to have problems. So get rid of the age issue out of your mind. And I know how you guys feel. Because I had a huge problem with that, man. I had a huge problem with that. And even when I met Lisa D, when I came out here the first time to meet her in person, she's like a little girl. I said, man, it really hit me like a ton of bricks when I saw her face to face in person. I was like, oh man, I felt bad. I actually felt bad inside because of that Western mentality was saying, she's too young, she's too young. It was pushing me back. That's when I told her, when I met her, I said, can I see ID, please? She showed me a postal ID because she didn't have driver's license then. I said, okay, that's you. That's yeah, you. Okay, I said, you look younger than age. Yes, I'm of age, sir, and I would never talk to you if I was a teenager and I wasn't age right age. I said, okay, all right. And then we took off from there. But even after that, I still have problems with her age, with how she looked, not her age, but how she looked young, way younger than what I thought. And I still have problem with me being older than her. And so when I tell you when I got rid of that problem, we went to see her mom in Medellin. And I had a huge problem going see. I thought they were gonna get all over my case. You old dirty young man, you old dirty man, you get it back. You know, I thought I was gonna do all that. I got that man, they received me with open arms. I was like, whoa. And they loved me, and I loved back on them. And then I got rid of that age thing out of my mind. That's when I might take that for you. Ryan Train, Bobby Lee, see One Nation, Frederick Mason. He's a King Arthur. What is going on, fellow Wrench? What's going on? What's going on? Paul, he said, no matter how the age gap, they both need to love to have the same mindset. But sure, one thing they need to expect is different mindset. Older guys need not to just go for looks, but for the person or her, or there will be issues. Yeah. Not only older guys, but younger guys too need to go for the person. You know, I always tell y'all, what I tell y'all, look at the inside out, inside out, inside inside first. When I say inside, how does she treat you? How does she make you feel? Is she warm, a warm-natured person? Is she a smart aleck? Is she a foul monster? She's cuss a lot, all crazy stuff. You know, look at those different personality traits within her. Out about the beauty stuff. I mean, she may be beauty, and she may have some booty too. But but she may be beautiful. But I look at that. Lisa D was when I met Lisa D. She wasn't as pretty as she now. She grew into herself. I'm serious. Because she was thin. She was so small. You could see the bones in her chest, on her clavicle, and all that. You could see all that. And I was like, man, this ain't right. But then I kept on talking to them. I said, I had to overlook that because I looked at the inner beauty first, and the inner beauty was there, and that's what attracted me to her. Ryan Train, Bobby Lee, see One Nation, King Arthur. He said, but whatever floats your boat and all is good in the relationship, go for it. Yeah, man. When you come out here, guys, and you begin to see the various older gentlemen with younger women, and be honest with you, there are older women with younger men here. And say, well, I see it all the time. You see both sides. I see older women with younger men, and in the USA they call that relationship cougar. They call them cougar. There's a ton of cougars out here. You know, they like younger men. There was a maid that lived next to us that worked for them. She was like 60-some years old. She had a boyfriend with 30-some years old. And it was a perfect vibe. She said, he keeps me on my toes. Okay. And you know, so it works both ways, man. But until you come out here and actually see it for yourself, that Western mentality, that Western philosophy will continue to hold you back in that area. Okay. But you have to come out here and see it for yourself and experience it for yourself. Ryan Train, Bobby Lee, see One Nation, King Arthur. He said, hello, Frederick. How you doing, my brother?
Right. What is he?
What Jency?
He said,
rest in peace. Regis Philbin passed away. I didn't know that. Regis Philbin. Oh my goodness. Rest in peace, Regis. I did not know that. Regis Philbin, for you guys that don't know, he was a host for a long time on a morning show. Kathy Lee and Regis was there first, and then somebody else took over Kathy Lee's job. And the show is still going on. I forgot who's running it now. But he was a host for many 20, 25 years. And then he left it. And he did a lot of other stuff. And before he was the host of that show, he had a talk show called the Regis Philbin talk show. And he did that for a long time too. So he's beloved. America beloved that guy. He was a very nice gentleman, very happy-go-lucky kind of guy, always making jokes. He's just the nicest person you would want to meet. But I'm sorry to hear that, man. Thank you so much, Rod. Rod Chain, Bobby, Lisa, One Nation, Murphy. Hey, what's up, Murphy? He said, most older black men know how to treat women. Old school knowledge, they like that. Yeah, man. If you're an old school kind of guy, There's two ways you're gonna float. You're gonna float the I'm gonna beat your butt way, or you forward. I love you, baby. Take care of you way. And most black guys, most of us are the I love you, baby type guy. And I'm gonna take care of you. There's a few guys out there that's old school. They just believe in beating and kicking women and treating them like dirt. And most of the guys, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. The most time, and listen to me, my personal experience, my personal thing I've seen. The guys that the black guys that do that, I want to beat you and treat you like dirt. Most of them from Alabama. I ain't playing with you. The ones I've met, I'm like Alabama. You treat women bad out there. Ryan Train Bobby Lee see One Nation. King Arthur, what's up, King Arthur? He said, still order my monkey wrench to back up all the blue wrenches. He said, order it to back up my blue.
You need to pour tuba on it to get rid the rust.
What about prune juice? No prune juice?
Prune juice? No, it's delicate.
Okay. Ryan Train Bobby Lee see One Nation. John Thomas. He said, King Arthur, you're right. What you are comfortable with, it's no problem with me. If that's what he said, if you're comfortable with that, it's no problem with me. If you're comfortable, as long as you're comfortable with it, it's no problem. And that's the way it should be, man. If somebody's not dealing with a minor, if it's 18 or older, then it's okay. If you're dealing with somebody 17, 16, that's you gotta do mine. You should be locked up for that. Ryan Train Bobby Lee One Nation. King Arthur. He's a very true Murphy. Ryan Train Bobby Lee Murphy Hayes. Thanks, King Arthur. King Arthur, he said, yes, John, as long as all is good, go for it. Yeah, man. If you have a good feeling for her, she's above age, she's not a minor. She has a good feeling for you. You've talked to her family members approve of you. She's met some of your family members approve of her. Why not, man? I mean, it's good. Right, Train Bobby Lee, One Nation. Mary Hayes, most Filipinos just want clean conversation. Yes. Most Filipinos, the good ones, man, the good ones, okay? The scammers, they'll say anything. Anything you like, they'll say. He said, hey, can I see your boobies? She said, sure. She's at home with her. Sure. They like anything you do to get your attention or get you feeling good about them, they'll do. But she won't want some money for that. But yeah, if you have a good Filipino, they want conversation. They want to talk. They want somebody to talk to them and make them feel special. And be able to treat them with respect and dignity. They love that. Ryan Train Bobby Lee One Nation. Crook Mark. He said, what say you, Bobby Lee? Hey, man, that's not in favor of the Lord. That's what we say.
We're nervous now.
Why are we nervous?
Because the virus is in our insider subdivision.
No, we prayed. We done got that prayed up, man. We prayed on that. God got that. God got us in the palm of his hands, and we're not going to. She said we're nervous because we have a active case of COVID in our subdivision. But it's a block away from us, and we prayed about it, and I believe God would answer our prayers to keep us protected. Okay, so we're not going to be saying we worried. Ryan Train, Bobby Lee, One Nation. Frederick Mason, what's Frederick? What's up? He said it has to be within reason, fellas. I haven't seen many older black men with young ladies, rumpin' eyes, but them old white men all over the tube, and some of them look ridiculous. Well, I'm telling you, man, I've seen a lot of black men with young women. I have, because I'm out here and I see it. You guys are, most of you guys. Well, I'm living a life myself, but most of you guys are on the outside looking in when it comes to black men and younger women. You're on the outside looking in. But when you get on the inside and experience this, you'll see the things you talk about. Hey. Nah, they don't mean nothing, man. I'm telling you, man, I felt the same way as you guys. Back same way. And it took me a while to shake that thing, but you got to shake that mentality, because if you have a heart that's right, I mean, her heart is right, age don't matter, man. I'm telling you, man. And I wouldn't press it with 30 and 40 years. That's too much. But anything below that is a go. Ride Train, Bobby Lee, Crew Mark. He said, what's going on, Love Train? Crew? Toot. Let's ride the train to infinity and beyond. Let's do that, man. Let's go. Paul. He said, I would say most Filipinos, good ones, raised right, will want a family, need a man that is ready for a family. So within reason, age-wise, because you all might have different goals. Yeah, all of those things should be talked about before you get serious. Whether you want a family, when you want to live where you want to live, your religion, because most of the people out here, most of the Filipinos are Catholic, okay? So if you're not Catholic, she's Catholic, it's going to be a problem. So you have to decide all of that stuff up front before you go further. When you work those things out, things say, okay, we can go further. So that's why I had to work out with Lisa D. She was Catholic, and I'm a Christian, regular Christian. And I said, look here, if we go any further with this, one of us going to have to change, and it's not going to be me. She said, I'll think about it. And then I said, okay, I left it open like that. And then when we got married, I said, I reminded her, I said, I said, one of us going to change, Lisa D. And she said, I'm not doing that till I'm ready. I said, take your time, I'm not rushing. And about a year, I think it was a year, 2 years. Anyway, about a year and a half, she came back. She said, I'm ready. I didn't press her. I didn't talk to none of them. I just waited. I prayed. And she converted over to Christianity. Ron Train Bobby Lissy, King off. He said, hello, Crook Mark. We be riding in the caboose today. We both riding in the Crook Mark, man. Crook Mark, come on, man. When you gonna start coming in the house early, man? Every time I turn around, Crook Mark showing up late. I go, what say you? Get up, brother, and get on the first train today. Next time, Ron Train Bobby Lissy, One Nation. He said, Freddie Mason, Crook. He said, hello to you, Crook Mark. What's up? What's up? Crook Mark. He said, what's going on, King Arthur? Ron Train Bobby Lissy, One Nation. What say you, Freddie Mason? John Thomas, Frederick. Yes, as long as it's within reason. If a man wants a relationship with a younger woman, that is fine. Just support her, and it's good. Yeah, man. You take care of your. If you want a relationship with a younger woman, you get into a relationship. Take care of you, okay? Because you are the man. The man is the leader, and the lead. Sometimes men want the women to lead because they punks. They don't have the strength to lead, and so what happens in a lot of times, you see the older men and the younger women take the lead because the man ain't doing his job. Part of that happens a lot. But I don't care what your age is, you still should be the leader. Now, there's some certain things you can't do because of your age. Then, of course, the wife or the woman has to take charge of those situations. Ron Train, Bobby Lissy, One Nation, King Arthur. He said, look for that right Filipino group. Yeah, man, look for the right one. You want the right one, baby. I did a broadcast on it, how to find the right one. Look at that video. BMJ. He said, I will say, at least the younger ones desire family, strong men that can satisfy her in all ways, not just in a few ways. What I can't have too far of an age. Okay, you can't have too far of an age gap. So goals, needs, wants, desires can be close. Let me put it like this. Everybody has a level of what? Tolerance, okay? And a level of what? Acceptance when it comes to age gaps. Find out your level of tolerance. Find out your level of age, okay? And relevance and level and relevancy. And then go for it based on your level, because all of us are different, I never thought about I told y'all, when I started looking for, I wanted someone around my age. And I didn't want anyone younger. Lisa D. I wasn't looking for that. But when I kept finding people my age I liked, they had baggage or something else come up. Like, man, every time I find somebody that's halfway decent, they turn out to be wrong, got issues. And then Lisa D came along. I thought she was a scam at first, but as we continued, she was the best thing ever happened to me. So, and I had to get rid of this thing about my age because I was like, she's too young. I kept saying that for a long time. So you never know what God got for you is for you, but you got to pray. I had to pray on that too. I just didn't got my mind. I'm accepting now. I had to pray. And God gave me the go. And when He gave me the go, that's another thing. I released that stuff. Ryan Train, Bobby Lissy, One Nation. Murphy, hey, what's up, Murphy? He said that's because they don't take care of themselves. Frederick Mason, those guys just want what they want and don't care if they can't satisfy the young people. No, they don't care. What they want, that's it, man. And what happens is the Filipino get tired of that, man. Because they feel like they're being used. Round Train, Bobby Lissy, One Nation.
Michael, coffee.
Need some coffee. He said, hi, guys. Filipinos have lechon, chocolates. Filipinos here, lechon, chocolates, and let her sing some karaoke. Filipinos love that. Yeah, they love all that, man. Lechon, one of their favorites is lechon, chocolate, and karaoke. They love that. If you can do that successfully, you a winner over. Casanova. Ryan Trey, Bobby Lizzie, One Day. Paul. He said, my advice, to older men out there. If you don't desire a family older and just want a companion, you don't hold a young fella back. She needs support, strong love. Is why I don't support too large age gap. That's a good idea. Some people don't want families. Some people do. If you have a discrepancy like that, then you need to move on and let the other one go. Because if some Filipinos don't want families though. Some I find that don't want them. You know, and then some of them already got kids. They don't want no more. You know. So when you it's another thing. It's a whole bunch of different situations out there. Ryan Train Bobby Lisi, One Nation. KC.
What's up, KC?
You see, I know two vloggers that was rebellious about the mask talking crap. Now they came down with the virus. Now they humble. Yeah, man, it's crazy, man. Just like in the USA. Remember, I did this thing on Herman Cain. He went out to the Tulsa rally with President Trump. And he came back at 70. He said almost like 75 years old, right? And he came back with the virus. Now he's shutting up. He ain't saying nothing. Because it's crazy, man. You in the high risk range, right? And you gonna go out there like he little kid. I'm all right, yeah. No mask, no nothing. Thousands of people around him. And he got sick. He ain't got back there. He's still sick, trying to get real. Ryan Train Bobby Lisi, One Nation. Come on. He said, let's get those likes up, my people. Come on, y'all. Let's do that.
Chuchupaya.
No, 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. Chuchupaya. Do it, please.
No, you got to hit the like button for me. 1, 2, 3. Chuchupaya. I'm trying to show you the right
hit
way.
Hit the like button, please. 1, 2, 3. Chuchupaya.
Everybody hit the like button one time for me, please. 1, 2, 3. Chuchupaya. 1, 2, 3. Chuchupaya. Got to put the energy into this, D. Come on now.
I need some tuba.
Right, Train. Michael Coffee needs some coffee. He said, go buy the Filipino family some food at the supermarket. Then have a big voodoo fight. Filipinos love that. Yeah, they like to eat, man. One thing about the Filipinos, they love food and they love to eat.
They like party.
Like the party. And they like alcohol. They like to drink, man. They like that rum.
They like tuba.
They like tubas. They like the rum.
They like
any
beer.
kind of beer. Yeah, they love beer. That Red Horse, they love that.
Red Horse, send me your beer. What's up, Paul? Well, he said, but if you can handle that, then go for it. But again, can stress it enough to be within reason. Think with a big head, not the little head.
Yeah, everything has to be done reasonably, and I think that's important that two people agree on everything. Because if you get into a situation where you want this and she want that, and you enter into a relationship, it's going to be problems down the line, you know. And if you can't resolve those problems, you're going to wind up breaking up, you know. And breaking up is hard to do. Yeah, it's hard to do. Ryan J. Bobby Lisi, One Nation. Murphy, hey, what's up, Murphy? He said, what say you, Crook Mark? What say you, brother? What say you? Crook Mark, what's going on, sir? Murphy, hey, what's up, man? Murphy, hey, doing great, sir. Sir, doing great, sir. Hope you're the same. Crook Mark, better than I deserve, Sir Murphy, by the grace of God. There go I by the grace of God. God is able, man. God is able to keep us from falling. And keep our mind stayed on him. Ryan Train Bobby Lisi, Joseph Cole. How you doing, man? Good to see you, Joseph. I hadn't seen you in a while. You all right, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see ya. Joseph says younger women are the best. I think it's particular to each individual. Some individuals may do better with a younger woman in their older man. They may have a perfect, good, strong relationship, and then others may do better with the older women. You know, I think it depends on the person. But younger women are good, the right one. Because there's a lot of bad young women out there. They didn't want your Monte, and as soon as your back turned, they got somebody slipping in the side door, and you gone somewhere. Come on, JoJo, he ain't home now. Let's do some stuff. So you got to be careful with that. Now, older women can do the same thing. You know, don't let me get twisted now. Older women can cheat too, but again, the most critical thing is to find the right one that has a good heart, good mind, and a loving heart for you. When somebody has dedicated their heart to you and given it to you, it's going to be hard for somebody else to come by and say, "I want you." And they're not going to cheat on you. Okay. Ride train Bobby Lee Z. Murphy, hey, what's up, Murphy? He said, I second that motion, brother, with a healthy amen. Ride train Bobby Lee Z. Terry Fleming. He said, this COVID thing is no joke. Lifestyle is the key in fighting the virus. Yeah, you have to develop COVID-19 coping mechanisms. You have to develop COVID-19 defense systems. And what are those defense systems? Number one, what? Wash your hands. Number two, what? Wear your mask. Number three, what? Watch your distance. Those are the three W's. Ryan Train, Bobby Lacey, One Nation. Crook, Mark, amen, amen to that. Paul, he said, Filipinos is best for anyone. The good ones, yeah, the good ones are they know how to blend, man. They know how to blend in with anyone. They know how to be comfortable with around people. They may be shy. Most of them are shy at first, especially if you're new. But then after they get to know you, like Lisa D, when my family came, my sisters and my cousins came here at first, she was like, hey, hey. And after a day or so, hey, she started talking. She opened up, but they very nice. They know how to blend well with people. Ryan Train, Bobby Lizzie.
Crook Mark. He said, congrats, Paul. Michael, coffee. We need some coffee. He said, Lisa D and Bobby D. Hi, guys. Man, be careful with all the bikini photos, pictures the Filipinos send you on the dating sites.
Yeah, be careful with that stuff. Half of the time is not them or it's Photoshop. So you have to be very, very careful about that. They make themselves look like models. they edit. Yeah, they edit it. And then when you get back and you come and meet them in person, like, who is you, man? Where's my girlfriend at? Can you stop playing with me? Where's my girlfriend? I'm her. Sincerely, him. He says, an older black man is smooth talker. And you talk to him, all ears on you. Yeah, man. The good black men, older black men, they are devoted to you. And they like you, they make you feel like you're the only one on the planet Earth. Because they're going to listen to you and hear what you have to say. And if you say something that they feel that you're hurt about, they're going to explore and find out why. Why are you hurt? What's going on? Can I help you? They want to help you through your situation. Black men, older black men are more sensitive than younger black men, and more, I guess, more sensible as well as sensitive. They're more easy to talk to, and because they done been through so many wars, they know when to shut up and listen instead of rather running them out. You know? And so they're looking. Most older black men are looking for the right companion that's compatible with them, and they know that it takes time. So they have all the time they need. They done went through one wife, two wife, whatever, and they like, I'm tired of all that. I still want somebody in my life, but I want to find the right one. And I understand it's a journey. It's a journey. It doesn't happen overnight. And they know it's a long-term process to find that individual. Ryan Train, Bobby Lacey, One Nation. Paul, he said, never like to be late on time. Number one is how I like it. Man, I'm with you on that. I like to be on time. I like to be number one if possible. And if I can't get number one, I take 2, 3, or 4. Anything out of that, I can't go out the door. Roger, Bobby Lizzie, Joseph Cole. What's up, man? He said, I thought this subject was about older guys.
Let's go.
What? It is about older guys.
Somebody erased his message.
Oh, okay. Somebody got you. All right. Be careful what you say, because the Blue Rangers will get you, man. Don't let them get you too many times, or they're gonna kick you out. Michael Coffee needs some coffee. He said, Lisa D and Bobby D. Hello, guys, men. When you meet the Filipino in person, sometimes she looks totally different from the photo. Yeah, I told you, man. I met a girl. I talked to this girl, man, at least 3 to 6 months. And when I got to meet her in person, she was shorter than what I thought, and she was fatter than what I thought, and her teeth were all messed up. The internet doesn't show you a lot of things. And then when they show you them photos, it's stuff that's not right. So when you, that's why you have to come out here and see them with your own 2 eyes for yourself. Okay, and then because when you talk to them on the internet, it's one personality, and then when you get to meet them, it could be a totally another situation. And your chemistry there may not be no chemistry when you meet in person. There may be chemistry on the internet, but when you meet in person, no chemistry. So it's very important, guys. Ron Train Bobby Lisi, One Nation, K Sleep. He said, after you talking about prevention techniques, I just walked in from grocery store. I normally do everything else, but now I'm sitting in here with no cloths on. Thanks, Lisa. With no clothes on. He had to take off. He said, we talked about prevention. He's sitting there with no clothes on. Thank you, Lisa. Hey, man, you better take them. If you went to the grocery store, you come home, take all your clothes off, and wash your hand, wash your body, take a shower if you have to. If you don't have to take a shower, but get you some hand cleaning, sanitizing wipe, put some alcohol on it, and rub your body down, hands, face, everything.
Or you can take a shower. Put your clothes outside first, and then go to the shower and take your shower, because sometimes the virus will stay in your hair, something like that.
On your clothes too?
Yeah, your clothes. Marfa Hayes, he says, sincerely, Chuchupaya, lady on fire. Lady on fire. Frederick Mason. Read it. I don't want to read it. You drunk queen.
Frederick Mason, he said, the drunk queen made it out the back. Drunk queen. What's up, queen of the tuba prune juice? Glad you could make it on a love chat, queen. Laughing my butt off. Queen Tuba, hey man, she had a whole lot of tuba last
night. I will do chuchupaya on you.
She gonna chuchupaya you, Freddie. She said, keep it up. I'm gonna chuchupaya you.
Like again. Oh shit.
Crook Mark, he said, same here, Bobby. I love getting to work early. You avoid things by getting there early. Give me a chance to read the scriptures and pray. Yeah, man, that's what I used to do. I get there early because, you know, I used to carry me a little bit of oil. You know what the oil is, right? Because I had some devils on my job, man. Okay, I'm going to get me some devils today. I get in early, man. Ain't nobody in the office. I'm going to oil out. I oil down their desk. I don't put it all everywhere. I put it in certain areas, and then I oil down my desk. I make sure I get them done. I pray. Ryan Train, Bobby, and DC One Nation. Freddie Mason, he said, I heard that, Crook Mark. I like to get there early. Yeah, man, early the better. The good employees will get there early or on time. They won't be showing up late.
I want Crook Mark to be #1 next time.
I
want you to be early.
I don't know. Roger Bobby,
challenge.
Is it good to hear that, Freddie Mason?
Rondo, man.
Rondo, man. What's up? What's up?
Like that
Mark
name.
McGuire. That's who it was. Thank you so much. I know it was Mark McGuire. I thought it was Mark McGuire, but it's Mark McGuire. That was the home run king, y'all. Yeah, thank you so much, Rondo. Rondo coming to us from Facebook. And Rondo, welcome to you, Rondo. If you're riding a train for the first time, good to see you, man. Also remind you to hit the like button for the Facebook page if you haven't already done so. And go to youtube.com. Go to Life in the Philippines, a Black Person Viewpoint. And subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much, Rondo. Welcome to the train.
Welcome.
Yeah, man. Good to see you, man. Riding train, Bobby Lisi, One Nation. Paul, he said, Joseph Cole, if you rewind the video, you get your answer. Answer, just a reminder for respect, or you be gone. I don't play. You read there, Joseph? If you because what happens, guys, a lot of you guys come in late, or you come into the middle of the video, and the things you talking about, we already talked about from the beginning. And it's unfair to the people that have been here from the beginning to go over stuff we talked about already because you were late. So you have to be cognizant of the fact that if you are late, you'll have to see, go rewind it or see it on the replay. All right. Ryan Train, Bobby, Lisi, One Nation. Lamont Taylor. What's up, Lamont? How you doing, brother? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see ya. You say hello, Bobby, Lisi. What's up? What's up? What's up? Always good to see you, Lamont. Good to see you, my man.
Lamont?
Ryan Train, Bobby, Mark Bannister.
What's up,
hey, Mark, good to see you again, man. How you doing? He said Mark McGuire was his name, Bobby D. He and Barry Shaninkov Bonds were home run hitter. I think it was Mark McGuire. Mark McGuire. You're right, Mark McGuire. That's what it was. I remember that Barry Bonds, and they said Barry Bonds was full of them steroids, man. That's how he got all that whole. I don't know. Did Barry Bonds ever made it into the Hall of Fame? I don't know. I know they were talking about doing it. I don't know if he made it or not. But some people were saying they're going to bar Barry and Mark. They said Mark was doing the steroids too. That's how they got because steroids give you strength. You know, when you take the steroids for your muscles, that's how they get. Barry Bonds was like a punk when he got there. Then next thing you know, he was like buffed up. They say that's steroid. Ride train Bobby at least one nation. Billy D, what's up, Billy? He said, do you recommend Cebu City as a place to live? Yes, sir. I most highly recommend Cebu City if you are a city person and you like a lot of things about to do and go and experience. Cebu City is a perfect place for you. Manila, Davao, if you're a big city person. But in Manila, it's more smog and there's more crime. Davao is good. I hear. I've never been there, but I hear it's a nice place to live for foreign people as well as Filipinos. But I live here in Cebu. First-hand knowledge is I've been to Manila, but first-hand knowledge here in Cebu, it is excellent for me because it all has everything that I would like. I like movies, theaters, bowling, stuff to do, like places to go, parks, museums. It has a lot of stuff for you if that's what you're into. Ryan Train, Bobby Lisi, One Nation. Michael Coffee, need some coffee. He said, hi, my friend. A nurse went to meet a Filipino back in 2017 while we went on a mission. The Filipino had no front teeth. But
he couldn't see on the dates.
Yeah, that's what happened, man. I mean, you be talking to these women and you be so caught up in them that the fact that you're talking to a pretty woman or a Filipina, you lose sight of the small stuff, and the small stuff like the teeth. I don't know what it is, but the internet, but they don't show you the details on the teeth until you get up close and personal, and then you be like, whoa. And you don't want to say what happened to your teeth, but you like in your mind, God, what's going on? And then if you're the kind of person, you like that would turn you off. That'd be a big turn off. Ryan Train, Bobby Lisi, One Nation. Wendell Corniete. He said, okay, yes. Here is my question that you have answered, but I wanted to share with others in this question. Okay, what's that question, Wendell? Paul. He said, you are not sure. You're not sure why your issues is Joseph. I am not playing. Please get him out. But okay, go ahead, get Joseph.
You can see that he said something also that is not good. Like
okay,
that.
Go ahead. Okay, he gone. Joseph is gone, y'all. Get all his comments too.
Yeah.
All right, y'all know what we do when we kick somebody out, right? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Hey, hey, hey.
Bye.
Goodbye. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Hey. Goodbye, Joseph. Ryan Trey, Bobby Lisi, One Nation. Mark Bannister. He said Mark McGuire was the name, Bobby D. Barry Bond. Did you already go back up there? Well, okay, no. All right. Barry Bonds was also, Barry Bonds was a big hit. I remember Barry, and I remember the name. I thought it was Mark McGuire, but it's Mark McGuire. Yeah, they. I think one of them, either both of them or one of them, might have got in the Hall of Fame. I don't know. Ryan Train, Bobby Lisi. Michael Coffee, need some coffee. He said, Lisa didn't Bobby hot. Guys, man, be careful with these dating site photos, pictures. Best to go meet the Filipino in person, face to face from this man. I think we already going backwards. Yeah. Murphy Hayes, he said, trying to be sarcastic, funny man, Joseph Cole, you get the boot. I don't know what Joseph, what was he doing, Lee D? What was he saying?
He's talking trash.
Hey, man, that's why I got the Blue Rangers, man. These guys are great. They look out for me and Lisa D. They look out for the other subscribers, and they keep the show running smoothly. When people talk a lot. I don't know what it's people. They like to get on a nice show and talk trash. I don't know what it is. They just have to be a butthole. I'm not trying to be mean, but that's what people like doing. And when we find those kind of people, they give them the boot. Ryan Train, Bobby Lisi, Murphy Hayes. I can get that. Go back. Did I get that?
It's that.
Okay, I'm sorry. Ryan Train, Bobby Lisi, Wendell Corniete. He said, okay, yes, here's my question that you have answered, but I wanted to share with others this question. I wanted to ask you, give you guys about this in the Philippines from both men and women in a relationship. Okay. Ryan Train, Bobby Lisi, PMG, 2007, Paul. Yes, sir, Murphy. Joseph just disrespect Blue Rangers. No, sir, I give him the boot. No, man, we don't play that. You don't come over on the show, especially if you're new now, and come on disrespecting. I don't play that. If you come over to somebody else the first time there, you gonna cuss them out and you come in their door, you gonna get kicked out. You don't disrespect people in their house. Brian Train, Bobby Lee, see One Nation. John Thomas. He said last year a Filipino communicated with me about a sugar daddy relationship, but he even thought I could afford it. Even though I could afford it at age 19 years old, Filipino had no admission to go to college or get a job. Nah, man, you don't want that, man. She just wanted contact, and then you to get your pleasure off her or whatever. But she had no ambition. Nah, that's a dead end relationship. And you're not the type of person for that, John. Some guys would have jumped at that, but knowing you, John, that's not for you. You would. I'm so glad didn't put that down. Ryan Chain, Bobby Lisa D, One Nation. Wendell, what's up, Wendell?
Okay.
He said, do some couples have issues with their partner about cell phones in the relationship? Okay, yeah, that was the question. Yeah, cell phones can be a distraction in the Philippines because when you come to the Philippines, that's all you see. The couples together, they doing this. The man, they have like this. They be texting or sometimes they just looking. Most time they texting and walking in the malls. They don't look at you. They have their head on that thing, and I'm surprised they never knock into nobody because I guess they look at the peripheral vision we can see on the side, but they be like, and that's what they do. The man does that, and the woman does that. So they both have issue with it, and it's big here, man. You know, it's a little bit in the USA. It's big out here because no why it's big out here with the cell phones and texting. Texting is the number one way that people in the Philippines communicate, and texting is done more in the Philippines than any other place in the world. Check it out with your telecommunications company. They'll show you. The statistics show you texting is done here in the Philippines more than any place in the world. And I can tell you, I can witness to that because anytime you go out and about, people, the man, the woman, they doing like that and they walking, and they don't look up to see you, but somehow they don't bump into you. Occasionally, one or two will bump into you, but it's a problem because they don't communicate to each other. They talk on the phone and communicate to their friend. The phone is their friend. The phone has become their friend instead of you. And that could pose a problem. Me and Lisa D had that issue sometimes, don't we, my dear?
Yeah. He always on his laptop and phones, even at night. Cause I wake up, he's still on the phone. I sleep again. I wake up, he's still on the phone again. He didn't go to sleep. What's wrong with you?
No, man. I'm telling you, occasionally I'll do the phone thing. But Miss Queen Tuba Queen always on the phone. And if she's not,
Always
let me finish now. I
playing
let you talk.
games.
I let you. I let her talk for right. Let me talk. Now she always on the phone. And if she's not on the cell phone, she's on. We got a house phone, right? A landline. She's on the land because we can get free calls to her mother in Medellin with her sisters and all the family up there. She's always on the phone. Not always, but let me put it like that. With her free time, she's on her cell phone and she's Facebook or she's playing games. She got a little game. I don't know what the name of the game.
Secret.
You know what I tell you? It's a particular game. It's only on her cell phone. She plays that game every free time she got. And if she's not playing that game, she's on the landline.
Okay, I
But
don't
not all
have
day.
time to wash clothes.
No, I'm not saying. Did I say all the time? I said
Cool.
not all the time, but I'm
Okay,
saying during her
free time.
free time. Okay. And so
I got you.
okay, all right. So we both have issues with that.
But you are worse,
Okay.
my dear.
I can't win with her. See?
You're worse.
See? No, I'm worse to you. You're worse to me. So we see things differently, and that rhymes. No, but we have issues with cell phones. It's a constant struggle in a relationship. The cell phone has become like a third party. So it's you, your lady, and the cell phone. And it's always going to be a triangle relationship. You have to kick that cell phone to the side because a lot of times she said, "Well, you put that phone down." I put it down because I know I don't want no trouble. And then I tell her, "Say, Lydia, you need to get out the phone." And then she'll get out because she knows she's been on. But you have to guard against that. It can be a big problem. But some of you are not big cell phone people. You just rather talk on the phone and text. And in the USA, people talk before they text. Here, they text because talking on the cell phone takes more of your minutes, quicker, real quick. You can blow a load like that, boom, on 2 calls. Here and so that's why they text more than they call and talk. Okay?
It's cheaper.
It's cheaper. But in USA, it's totally opposite. So yeah, the cell phone can be a big hindrance in any relationship, but you have to be smart enough to deal with it and work around it. Cell phones are a necessity in this 21st century, and if you don't have a cell phone,
We had that problem also before, you know, before we didn't, before we get married, that I'm always on my phone, and then while you're talking, I listen to you, but I didn't look at you. That's what you're.
oh yeah, she did that too. When we be chatting online when we were dating, she'd be listening to me, but she's done. I said, "What are you doing?" I'm talking, and she's supposed to be listening, right? I said, "What are you doing?" I said, "Put that phone." So yeah, it's always a problem, man, and you just have to put it down. You have to bring it to your awareness of the other person, so that they understand how you feel about it. When they understand how you feel about it, they will respect you and put it down when it's time to talk and communicate. So that's how you deal with that. Ryan Train Bobby Lizzie One Nation.
Murphy Hayes.
Murphy Hayes, he said,
Z. What's Z?
Z Pim zap him. He said, zap him, Paul. Zap him, Paul. Maybe Freddie Mason, PMG Paul. Did we have one faking the phone? Yeah, he was faking the phone, man. Joseph gone, man. You won't see him no more.
Bye, bye, bye.
Nah, 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 nah.
Na, na,
Nah, 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 nah. Nah, 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 nah. Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye. Big John, he
What's
said,
up, Big
at
John?
38 years old, I was not looking for a woman like that. As you said, Bobby D, my girlfriend is an educated, professional woman. That is type of woman that I would like, always pursue. Yeah, man. If she's educated and professional, then you could assume that she has certain traits of an educated professional woman, and she's not going to lower herself to standards like that 18-year-old or 19-year-old girl would do anything. She not. You ain't gonna run no train on her. She go like, what? What do you say? Excuse me, sir. I'm not the kind of woman. And that's the woman you want. You want a respectable woman that won't do anything, that won't drop the drawers anytime somebody live here. Nah, you want somebody that's upstanding. You want somebody that has moral values, and you want somebody that's respectable. Ron
But
Train?
there's other women that is not professional, but they're well educated. What's
Yeah.
that?
There's other, okay. You said there's other women that professional.
Yeah, but they're well mannered, you know.
Okay. Okay. I think she's trying to say there's some women that are well mannered and well rounded, but they don't have the book learning. So yeah, there's
Yeah.
something like that too. Ron
Like,
Train?
like my mama.
What? Like your mama?
hmm
Your mama's what? Say it again.
Like my mama.
What about you? Like, say it again. What about her?
She's not educated. I mean, she didn't go to school.
Okay.
And then she's a good mother.
That's different. That's not what we're talking about. Her mom is a person. She didn't have a lot of schooling, right?
Mm.
And she's a nice woman, and she's a person with a lot of life experience, not a lot of book learning. So she's nice and she's well rounded, but not in book learning. So that wouldn't be for you, and that wouldn't be for a lot of people. But some guys wouldn't mind it. Me, I want a person. My goal was to find somebody that at least had a high school education. That was my minimum standard. Okay. Some of you guys want somebody with a college education, and it's okay. It's your thing. It's your thing. But I understand that there are certain people that just have high school education. That tells me you have some basic knowledge that we can work with. I've got a master's. Now I'm way ahead of that, but that's book learning. That's not heart learning. That's not life learning. So I'm a person that's very practical, and I don't have to have no educational degree with me. As long as my minimum standard was give me some high school. I find out you ain't got no high school, I move on, because I know you haven't met the minimum standards of knowledge in the world to come out and deal with me. Ryan Train Bobby Lisa D One Nation. Paul, he said, not got my backup. Yes, sir. Frederick Mason. Sir Murphy, he had to go. Yeah, man, he had to go. Ride train Bobby Murphy Hayes. Yeah, Fred. And right now he's really funky in the sweatbox. He's like, why they had to do that to me? Why I ain't did that wrong? Yeah, right. Paul, he said, just a reminder, don't ever disrespect anyone here, especially our Blue Ridge guys. We will get you. Yeah, man. They don't Blue Rangers don't play. That's their job, man. They don't play. Uh KC, he said, Bobby, ask Lisa what is a groove?
Like you're thinking.
You heard the question?
Yeah.
What is a groove?
Secret, like you're digging.
Like what?
You're digging.
Send me my ears. Huh? Spell it. Spell it. I did.
Okay.
All right, she didn't know what it was. At the school over there, I don't want to.
I know.
Now she know.
I know.
All
That's
right.
on my mind, but I don't want to tell it.
She didn't want to say it. Okay, right. Tell you about releasing one nation. I had to help out on it. Paul, he said, I put him in the lockbox. I lock up, so he locked him up. He gone, man. Sincerely, yeah. She said, Sir Wendell Cognetti, we women are good.
NBI.
MBI, and we sometimes has that woman instinct. Yeah, they got that woman instinct. That intuition, the woman's intuition is very important. Sometimes logic will say do this, but a woman intuition will tell her to do that. And when they do that, it's the right thing. When they go with that logic, would have messed them up. So a lot of women trust their intuition more than they do anything else. And sometimes that works out the best. Ryan Train, Bobby DC, One Nation. Paul, you said have a good time here on the Love Train today. Yeah, man, everybody enjoy yourself. That's why we're here. We had a presentation. After the presentation, it's a free for all. Everybody enjoy themselves. Each one teach one, each one reach one, support each other in love, power, and health and wealth. That's what we do.
And his service, what's up?
He said, thanks for some very useful information. I got to describe this info stream. Peace and love to all. Thank you so much.
Thank
in the
you
service.
so much.
Appreciate that, brother. Good to see you again. And I appreciate you giving us a subscribe, giving us a sub. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. Ryan Train, Bobby Lisi, Wendell Cognetti. He said, I remember a man of couple sitting at a table having coffee. The man was looking down at his phone, and the lady said, oh, I remember that one. Go to the next one. Go to the next one. The lady said, I remember this one. The lady said, do you mind if I strap your phone to my forehead? I remember that. Yeah, I remember that. He said, do you mind if I strap your phone to my forehead so I can pretend you're looking at me when I talk? I remember that one. That was funny, man. The two people was at the table, right? And the guy was doing like, the lady was sitting there, she want to have a nice conversation. But the guy would never look up. He was talking to her, but like, yeah, I know. But he wasn't giving her full attention. He said, you mind if I strap your phone to my forehead so I can feel like you're looking at me? And it symbolizes what we were just talking about. How people are distracted by cell phones, and it's a third party. That cell phone is a triangle. You know, when you have a triangle relationship, it's usually a man and another, a man, a woman, and another man, and that's called a triangle relationship, where everybody's competing for the attention of the lady, right? So the phone makes it a triangle relationship, but it's not a human relationship.
Paul, he's laughing. Tuba time for Lisa D. Tuba Queen. Let's go. Cheers. Morphe Hayes, to me, chuchupaya means lock and load and pull the trigger. Oh my gosh.
Hey, that's another reason.
Yeah, shit.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Murphy. When I first started using chuchupaya, that's what it meant. Chuchupaya. I would do it like that. Remember this thing? I said, chuchupaya, pull the trigger. That's what it meant. That's the first meaning of chuchupaya. Pull the trigger. Chuchupaya. But yeah, it's a whole lot of meanings for it now.
Please do a chuchupaya, guys. Chuchupaya. Like the button, please.
Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Not like the button. Hit the like button, y'all. 1, 2, 3.
Chuchupaya.
1, 2, 3.
Chuchupaya.
All right, let's go. Ryan Train, Bobby Lisi, One Nation. Sincerely him. Lisa D is on tuba. The tuba queen strikes again. Ryan Train, Bobby Lisi, Paul. He said, trust her, respect her, love her, teach her to drive as she desires. Listen to her, romance her. Yeah, man. You got to help your lady every way you can. And when you help your lady, if she's the right woman, she's going to help you in every way she can. Because Women like to feel that they're loved and appreciated. When you do that for her, you have her heart. And when you have a woman's heart, they will do everything, give everything they can to you. Ryan Train, Bobby Lee, One Nation. Freddie Mason, he says, sincerely, yeah, you already know that's exactly what it is. Yeah, lady. Ryan Train, remember, hey, he said, Filipinos need true unconditional loveness. That's what they want. You know why they want unconditional love? Because so many times they have conditional love. What do you mean, conditional love? What you mean, Bobby Lee? Chill, man. I'm going to tell you. Conditional love means I love you as long as you give me your poontang. As long as you drop the, conditional love. And it's really not love, it's sex, But they get that a lot. And they want something deeper. They want something more what? Meaningful. And so when they get a foreign man, an older black man, oh my gosh, and he opens up their eyes to this being sensitive, sensible, loving, caring, respectful. They're like, oh my God, where's he been all my life? They're ready, So black man, it's a premium. Ron Chain, Bobby Lee, One Nation. Paul, he said, right on, Sir Murphy. Got you, man. Terry Fleming, he said,
Tuba is
out and about today. Queen Angels.
I need to be steady on my toe too.
steady on your toes. You get that too. Remember, hey, he said, thanks, Sir Paul. Being real, man. Just being real. That's it. Michael Coffee needs some coffee. He said, hi, I have a friend in the USA. His Filipino wife is 20 years younger than him with 2 kids. They get along great. Yeah, man. I mean, it happens, man. It's, it's depending on how you fit, how you take care of each other and love each other.
Yeah.
And it doesn't really depend on the age that much, because remember I told you guys at the beginning of the presentation, I told you that most Filipinos develop and mature mentally and emotionally faster than what most Western women. So if you're dealing with a Filipino that's 20 years old, if they're a good Filipino, because the bad ones never grow up, right? The bad Filipinos always mature, the kids. But if she's a good Filipino, she's actually more than 20 years as far as maturity. Physically, she's 20 years old, right? But maturity-wise, and how she deals with life, she's usually about 30 plus. And that's the way Lisa D was. Lisa D dealt with me on a very mature level, and she was not mature physically by her age, okay? So when I found that, I realized then that by me looking for an older woman doesn't necessarily mean that old woman would fit, though, because she was dealing with me on a level which I felt comfortable with, and I was older than her. So this out there, man, but you gotta look. You gotta look, man. It ain't gonna come up in your face. You gotta look. Rod Train, Bobby Lee, One Nation. Sincerely. He said, yes, sir, Freddie Mason. Lesson learned. I learned my lesson. I ain't playing them games no more. I want good old black men and treat me right and treat me tight and treat me long and treat me strong. That's what I'm looking for. And you not the one, get out my life.
Lesson learned, sincerely.
Right, Bobby, One Nation. Freddie Murphy, hey, he said, yeah, they want to keep them barefoot and pregnant and they're homeless. That they can't play. Yeah, man, that's all they want. A lot of men just want that. They want the woman to do wherever they say, to be a little slave. Go fix my food. Go get me a beer. Go
clean my butt.
No. Go wash my clothes. All kind of, they want and go get in the bed when they're ready. Come on, man. How sad is that? Is that all you see her as a personal slave? Come on, man. Give her more credit. She needs to give for you to give her more credit than that. She's worth more than that. And you're treating her as an infantile slave, man, when you do that to her. And that's wrong, man. You need to change your ways. And I don't blame her if she get up and cheat you, because you ain't worth staying with. Riding Train, Bobby Lee, One Nation. What's up, King Arthur? He said, for your out of work neighbor. Oh, okay, that's for Philemon. Okay. He gave somebody else. Okay, you gave 20 last time. There's another 20, so we got 40. We can't get to him right now because they locked down this area. He can't come out the house. His whole area is locked down. So we got that to the side. Let me give you a reminder where we're at. We have about $111 for the food donation, and now we got $40 Arthur gave 20 last time, another 20. That's $40 per Philemon. That's to the side. We're in Philena's. A neighbor called him the other day. He couldn't get out because he got on lockdown. As soon as he gets out, we will be able to call him, come up here, and we'll give him the money. But right now, we can't get to him. So we're going to do a dance for King Arthur. Ride the train, Bobby, at least one nation. Who we got?
The hardest working man in the business. I feel good. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the original players from the Himalayas. Jerome's in the house. I said Jerome's in the house. Jerome's in the house. I said Jerome's in the house. Come on, girl, let's do the penguin.
Thanks so much, King Arthur. You're much appreciated. Much love to you, brother. Thank you so much. More blessings to you. Ride train, Bobby Lee, One Nation.
Frederick Nissan. Terry Fleming, say it again. The Queen didn't hear you.
Ride train. Go ahead.
He said, "What's your age difference between Lisa and you?"
I'm
secret.
Not. We don't tell that. We will never tell, buddy. That's a secret. So whatever age you put on us, that's what we are. All right. Ride train, Bobby Lee, One Nation.
Michael
Coffee. Needs some coffee. He said, "Lisa, Bobby. Hello, my friend leaves with his wife in 6 months in the States, and you're saying 6 months in the Philippines." Okay. Ride train, Bobby Lee, One Nation.
Terry Fleming.
All right, we're trying to get through because we got a lot of stuff there here, and I don't see a lot of giving, so we're trying to rush through this as quick as possible. I'm gonna get your comment, but if I don't read it all, we're moving. All right. All right. Terry Fleming says, "Oh, this
just read."
Ride train, Bobby Lee, One Nation. Let's go. King Arthur, not all. Okay, go. Murphy Hayes, robbing the cradle. Go. Carrie, robbing the cradle. Some people are robbing the cradle, but not all. Cause y'all just say, if I got Lisa D and y'all let her age of my head, y'all say, Bobby D robbed the cradle. Nah, I didn't rob the cradle. The cradle came to me. The cradle robbed me. You need to get it right. The cradle robbed me. The cradle came after me. I didn't go after the cradle. Ride train, Bobby D. Lisa. He said, "Sir Perry Mason, Queen Angel, please loose your tuba." Ride train, Bobby D. Let's let me get on that. Long as read that, Lisa.
As long as it's legal.
KC.
I believe Trump stopped all that last week. He signed into law only merit directive, cutting off family or asylum seekers sounds like whites only preserving their race.
Ride train, Bobby Lee.
Murphy Hayes, King Arthur.
Ride train, Bobby Lee.
Eddie Jackson, you're late.
You drink that too. You gotta stop drinking that tuba, Eddie Jackson, please. I told you, man. Eddie, I told you, man. Put the tuba down, son. Ride train, Bobby Lee.
Paul, it happens a lot there in Philippines. Older men with younger Filipino, older Filipino with younger men. You all need to have same wants, needs, desire. A lot of times, different things can be an issue.
Ride train, Bobby Lee.
Sarah Fleming, I have two daughters. One is 30, one is 19. Can't see myself dating anyone their age.
Okay, let me talk about this for a second, man. Jerry Fleming, look here, man. I done told you, man. I done told you, age is nothing but a number, okay? Ain't nothing but a number, man. Come on, man. You got to get yourself enlightened. You holding yourself back to the 18th century. This is 2021. This is 21st century, man. Come on. And you're holding yourself back with the mentality of a Western man. You've never been to the Philippines. So when you get here, that mentality will change. You can't see yourself now, buddy. But when you get here, you will be, I guarantee you, it'll change. That's what happened to me, Terry. I was the same way, man, until I realized that it didn't have to be that way. And when you see that for yourself, then you'll start to change. But when I was in the same shape you was in, I was in the USA, I didn't want nobody younger than me. But it didn't happen that way. But when you see it, you see. Right, train, Bobby Lee, One Nation?
No, sincerely am. Sincerely. She said, Sir Eddie Jackson, what makes you late?
Tuba, I told you, sincerely, Tuba. Eddie, you need an intervention, man. We have to get an intervention. Put the Tuba down, Eddie. Ryan Train Bobby Lizzie. PMG. He said, Sir Terry, be nice. More men thought like you did not. Okay, go. Ryan Train. Bobby, most of us older want to get a groove on like Stella. Ryan Train Bobby Lizzie, One Nation. Paul.
I
Go.
say if the girl is young enough to be your daughter, man, old enough to be your father, it's a no-no just being real guys.
That is not necessarily true. I've seen relationships out here where the girl was younger than the man's daughter. Okay, I've seen that, and it's nothing wrong with that, man. Oh gosh, I'm gonna go on because I'll never get that through to you until you see it for yourself and experience it for yourself. Right now, you guys are on a different wavelength than I am because you're saying stuff from the outside looking in. When you get inside, then your eyes will be open and your mind will be elevated. That there is another way of living. There is another way of doing things. That and going from older man going to a younger person in the USA is what? Taboo. It is not taboo here. And as long as they're of legal age, it can be done, guys. I wish I could just go in your minds and change that chip. You know, pull that old chip out, put the new one in, but you got to do that for yourself. Ryan Chain Bobby Lizzie, One Nation.
KZ, my Pinay told me when she was younger, two Navy guys asked to marry her. One was black. Her co-worker saw him and said, you might as well go to the hospital because he's going to rip you up down there.
Ooh, that's nasty. Ryan Chain Bobby Lizzie, One Nation. Same apply to women to even it off topic. Ryan Chain Bobby Lizzie, One Nation. KC. So she married the white guy. He built her a few houses, but one day she cut her hair. It shocked him into the heart attack and died. Woo! He got shocked for a heart attack and saw her hair cut. He must have had some serious heart problems. Round train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation.
Warface. A lot of the old guys in YouTube look like those girls' grandfathers.
You know what? It looks like they great grandfather is worse than that. But that doesn't mean it doesn't work, man. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna be honest with you. When you have a relationship and you're in your 80s or late 70s, and you got like a 20-year-old, 18-year-old, that's a little bit much. Okay. And I'm not saying it can't work, but it's gonna be real hard. Because you know why? The young girl gonna get a little bit weary. Remember that song? She wearing that same old shabby dress. Remember that song? Try a little tenderness. You can try everything you want. When them young girl head get changed, the old man, young man, old man, young man. Which one gonna turn on the more? The young man. But the old man got to change. The change ain't change, and she gonna stay with the old man for that. When the old man head get turned, young man, you know. So yeah, it's hard when it's that age. Ryan Chain, Bobby Lisi, Cherry Flavor. He said, yeah, Bobby. The coronavirus is running wild here in Manila, in Miami. I'd rather know where COVID is at the wonder if it's my day to cross path unknowingly. Yeah, COVID is running wild everywhere in the world, or more wilder out there in the States than any place else. States is number one with the COVID activity. However, here in the Philippines, I just mentioned to you, we got one right in our subdivision, and we were already careful, right? We're being even more careful now. We don't go outside. We stay in our garage area. We only go outside to water our grass, come right back in. We used to walk. We don't walk around here no more. No, play that game. And then whenever somebody come to the house, we alcohol them down. Like a service person or whatever, we alcohol them down. At least spray up the house with Lysol. Before, and we rub the doorknob down, everything. We cannot take any chances now because it's becoming too prevalent, and we have to stay vigilant until they get vaccine. Until they get a vaccine out, we have to do everything we can to be clean and sanitary to stay virus free. And you guys got to do the same thing. It's getting bad in the USA, man. What's almost 150,000 now, 140,000 died, and you got like over 4 million. You know how many? It's like 300 million and 330 million people in the state. And so it's spreading. And if they don't get something to check this,
The 4 million, my dear, is the whole worldwide.
no,
Yeah.
no, the 4 million is the states. The world is like 10 millions, I think. I don't know. But the 4 million, I know the United States was 3 million. And it just passed the 4 million
Oh,
point.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So I think the world like 20 million or something. I don't know. Anyway, I know the USA is 4 million. It's continuing to grow. So the more it gets, the more it's going to come close to your area. And the more stronger and stricter you have to be. Yeah. Don't go to no parties, man. Please. Don't go to no parties. Because as soon as you ain't gonna have no mask on and you're not gonna be social distancing, you're gonna get a few drinks, and next thing you know, you're not messed up with the COVID. Don't go to no parties. Go to the grocery store, go to your job, come back home. Okay? Ryan Train, Bobby Lacey, One Nation.
Robert Morris,
Hello,
Papa.
Bobby. Toot was late for hey man. Robert Mars late today. Okay, I'm gonna see you early tomorrow. Okay, Ryan Train, Bobby Lacey,
I
One
want
Nation.
you to be #1
Paul,
tomorrow.
so Murphy, I seen Philippines singing my for Murphy. I seen it a lot in the Philippines singing me in my 30s. Me and my girl age gap is not really big. Now y'all about the same age, man. Y'all still in 30. It's no big deal. If you got like a 3 or 4 year age gap, that's no age gap right there. You know, you might well there ain't no age gap at all. Y'all the same age. Ryan Train, Bobby Lacey, One Nation, Freddie Mason, Murphy Hayes here not worst. Murphy Hayes or worse, the Crypt Keeper. Okay, Ryan Train, Bobby Lacey, let look here,
Oh, really?
sexy man. Yeah, Michael Coffee. I'll give her Filipino respect. Yeah, man, that's what she needs. Respect. Ryan Train, Bobby Lizzy, Paul.
It's crazy weird for sure. It's Sir Murphy.
Ryan Train, Bobby Lizzy, Terry Fleming.
Fleming.
It will take a special kind of young lady for me to hook up with her as she mature before me on her. Yeah, you're gonna have to find the right one, man. Terry Fleming, you're a particular guy. Okay. You're a peculiar individual. I'm not saying that in a bad way, but I'm saying it in a very positive way. You're a strong man, physically and mentally as well, because you're able to do some things most guys cannot do. Okay, and you know what I'm talking about. And so you're looking for the right woman that has that same type of maturity mentally as you have, and that's going to be wild to find that, because most women don't have that mental maturity and discipline that you have. So they're out there, but it's gonna take a while to get there. Ryan Train, Bobby Lee, One Nation, Paul.
San Miguel Light is okay for sure.
Ryan Train, Bobby Cook Mark.
It actually boils down to the maturity level of the two parties.
Ryan Train, KC.
The symbiotic relationship between a young Pinoy engineer
geriatric
is okay. They both get what they want, but the old dude should leave her family to her for support.
Yeah, that's. I mean, part of that's true, but I don't want to go into all that. Ryan Train, Bobby Lisi, One Nation.
Eddie Jackson. He says, "Sincerely, how are you? Been swimming and writing my books. Hope all is well with you."
Ryan Train, Bobby Lisi.
Terry Fleming. Lisa D seems to be getting used to
MC. Master Ceremonies.
Master Ceremonies.
Just say MC.
MC Judy, I knew she was natural. I see her channel coming. YouTuber.
YouTuber. We're gonna be on YouTuber. Anybody wants I got some YouTuber for you, man. Lisa D,
I will do live and then I'm drunk with it too.
And then YouTube will kick you off. Ma'am, we don't want you on here drinking that tube and trying to do a show, okay? I want you off of this station right now.
And then I will go viral, trending for the day.
No, the blue wrench is gonna get you then. Put the monkey wrench in. Get off here. Keep drinking that too. Ryan Train, Bobby Lizzy.
Crook Mark. My parents were 32 years old apart. My dad was 72 years old and my mother was 40. My dad died when I was 22 and he was 95.
See what I'm telling you? Now, that's a good testimony for age gaps. It can happen, man.
Age doesn't matter.
And age does. And this is a Western guy. His dad is not, his mother is not Filipino. This is a Western man and Western woman. They had a huge age gap, but the marriage survived, and he's a Crook Mark as a result of a positive marriage that had a huge age gap. So guys, Get that stuff out your mouth. Well, that's too old. Nah, get that out your mouth.
Now, if Terry will come here, he will think, he will feel that, oh, I'm still young.
Yeah, that's she's right. She's perfectly right. When I came here, man, I thought before I came here, I'm like, oh man, they ain't gonna want me. They ain't gonna want me. I come out here, man. Every time you turn the corner, somebody, hi sir, they trying to flirt, and
And
I'm
you know, black men don't look like over their age, you know, they are not like, it's a big difference from white to black because the skin of white,
cracks easy.
yeah, is wrinkled, no,
You know what they
wrinkled.
say, right? Black don't crack. Black don't crack. White does. Come on, Lizzie. Rod Trey, Bobby, Lizzie.
Crook Mark, 72 years old when I was born.
Wow.
Wow.
You see that, guys? Come on, man. Y'all should be ashamed of yourself. That man right there, Crook Mark, gave y'all a positive testimony. Y'all should thank you, Crook Mark, for enlightening me. Rod Train, Bobby Lizzie, Crook Mark. That's something older men should think about for sure. Yeah. Rod Train, Bobby. Absolutely, Paul.
Murphy Hayes, just recently, an older guy died and didn't leave his Filipino any money. Just a lot of junk that are hard
To resell.
to resell in Philippines.
Are you talking about the vlogger that died, Murphy? There was a vlogger that died, I think, last year? Mike. Y'all remember Mike, right? He had, I forgot the name of his channel.
The no.
Philippine Journey, that was the name of it? Anyway, the vlogger was Mike. He was a white guy, man. He died, had a heart attack last year, and he was married to a Filipina, and she had a hard time. And we found out that she had, some people were sending her money through another vlogger, and I'm not going to mention any name because I don't want to start any problem. But they said that the people that sent the money to the other vlogger to give to her, she never got a peso. She never got a dime, a penny, nothing. She said, what happened to the money? She said, she don't know. And the vlogger that they sent the money to never sent anything to her, never even called her. So people are angry about that. Like, I sent him $200. I sent her.
Yeah,
she's very angry about that. She's having a hard time. Ryan Train Bobby Lizzie, One Nation.
Sincerely,
she said,
I'm good, sir.
Cool.
I'm good, sir. Eddie Jackson. Hope and an honor I could read one of the pages of that book. Martha Hayes, she had to beg for help. Yeah.
Same thing as ladies. I think we might be talking about the same one. I'm not sure.
Crook Mark, because even though my dad was a good Christian man, he simply was just too old to do teenage things.
Yeah, he couldn't. He was too old, right? Pumpkin Joe's.
What's up?
That's Ron. Yeah, what's up, Ron? Ron. He said, I told my friends about the approachability of Panay women. Some were a little bit put off by the difficulties of darker skinned men because of the colonized mentality of Filipinos, 330 years program. Yeah. His point is a lot of the Filipinos don't like dark skinned men, and that's true. However, there are some that do. And when you find the ones, I had a few that didn't like dark skinned men. I just figured they're lost, they're lost and they don't know what they're missing out on. But most of them, the good ones, they don't accept you whatever color your skin in. But some of them, they got this thing about if you black, get back. They can't stand color black. And that's because, just like he said, it was programmed. Ryan Train Bobby Lacey, One Nation.
Huh. Sir Murphy, I don't think older men or younger Filipino think of this. They should, especially if they plan on have a family. No,
right, let's go.
Murphy, you're correct, Paul. Pumpkin Joe's, he said, I'm told by Filipinas and my fiancé that they find Black Americans attractive, but Black African features not so much. I understand they're programmed to like and dislike certain features.
Yeah, well, if the truth be told, there are some differences between an African, right? An African native and an African American. There are some very, very distinct features. I'm not going to get into all the distinct differences, but I can tell an African native from an African American because I know the differences. But a lot of times, some Filipinos can't until they start talking to them and they see the accent and they'll know they're from Africa. And I have seen a difference on how Filipinos treat Africans Native Africans versus African Americans. There is a difference, okay? And why that is, I don't know. Ryan Train, Bobby, Lizzie.
Casey, then after my Pinay friend's husband died, Navy investigated death. They did autopsy. She snicked and she said
Got
they
him
got him like
a
pig.
pig.
After I finished, they noticed her standing there
And shot. Yeah, I can understand. All right, where we at, Lizzie? Go see where we at.
So
We're not
a
good. We can't.
long way.
Okay, look here, guys. Let me tell you something. We've already got 2 hours, 2 hours and 25 minutes. We got a ton of comments, and I don't see no donation. So we're going as quickly as we can. If we skip your comment, I don't want to hear no stuff from you. Okay, let's
Terry
go.
Fleming, I hate talking to mom long distance because I can fall for words faster than a person. I would like to develop relationship than meeting them and feeling different about them.
Go.
Frederick Mason, Baby D, you may be a bit older than Lisa's tuba queen, but you don't look like a great great grandpa next to her. Some of those non-melanated men, like I said, look ridiculous next to you. Beautiful, infinite.
Well, you know, I told y'all, black don't crack. Okay, so we carry out. That means in other words, black people carry the ages better because we have what, more melanin in our skins, and we can absorb ultraviolet sunlight better than the non-melanated people in this world. So I got some wrinkles, but they're not as much. They don't show my true age. I'll put
But
that.
don't let grow her hairs.
I'm gonna knock you out.
Knock you down
I'll
too.
bust your head, Lizzie.
I'll bust your
I'm
butt.
bust your head. All right, let's go.
Casey, thanks, Lisa. Leave my clothes outside the shower because it could be in my hair.
Yeah,
Outstanding.
it could be in your
Yeah.
head.
Perfect. Hayes. Wow. Feel sorry for her seeing that, but that's what they do. Autopsy.
All right, watch out. You too slow. Okay, I'm being ready to run this, baby. Watch this. If I
Watch
miss your
that.
comment, I don't want to hear nothing because I'm told y'all what's the deal. Paul. All right, got it, man. Right you. Paul. Okay. Frequent chats. Got it. Okay, somebody. Okay, just Joseph. They knocked Joseph out of there. Okay. Terry Fleming. Well, Bobby and Lizzie, it's been nice, but sleep calling me. Okay, I got you. Hey,
Good night, Terry.
sleep calling me too. I'm getting ready to hit on this cat. Murphy Hayes. Got you, man. Got you. Paul. Right on, Murphy. Freddie Mason, thumbs up to you, baby. Right, we got. Quick Mark. I'll try this D. Okay. He said he's gonna try to be number one tomorrow, Lizzie.
Okay.
All right. We'll see. Paul. Oh, yeah, no, I don't like that either. That's what I'm moving. These sometimes I lay down in the bed and I do my email. A lot of times when I go to bed, I will get my cell phone and do my email. These you can't stand. Put that phone down. Be the same way, Paul. I don't know who this. Zeno Yogo. What's up, man? What's up? He said, my first time watching your channel. This is good. Hey, Zeno Go. I'm gonna spend some time with Zeno Yogo, because Zeno Yogo is a first timer, and I have to give him much love, much respect. Mad love to you, Zeno Yogo. Thank you for showing up. We appreciate you being a part of the training today. We always have a presentation, and then after the presentation, we have a Love Train Festival. That way, we reach each one, teach each one, we support each other in love, mutual friendship, and the main thing here is we try to be positive. If you come on here with a whole bunch of trash talking, you see the guy with the blue wrench by their name, they're called Blue Wrench security officers. They protect Lisa D and Bobby D to protect the show and protect people like you that want to be nice and speak good to each other. So be respectful. Thank you so much for showing up, man.
Thank you.
We
And
love
welcome
you.
to our Love Train.
Welcome to Love Train. See you again.
Please
so much.
subscribe.
Thank you. Ryan Train, Bobby D, Lisa D, One Nation.
Chuchupaya.
Chuchupaya. Zeno Yogo. Thank you.
you.
You're welcome, my brother. Take care now. Paul. Welcome, Zeno Yogo. Murphy Hayes. Welcome to the Love Train. Thank you, gentlemen. Zeno Yogo says thank you. Michael Coffee. Keep the faith. Thank you so much. Thank you, Nurse Mike. Nurse Mike, he says, keep it long, strong. Thank you so much. Nurse
Thank
Mike,
you,
hey, we
Nurse
enjoy
Mike.
bringing the show to you, man. Eddie Jackson says, sincerely, him, what's up, MBI?
What's NBA?
Y'all know what MBI means? Do y'all want me to tell you? Sincerely, you want me to tell them? I can tell what it means.
National Bureau of Immigrant.
Yeah. Don't give it up. Don't give it up, Lisa D. I'm trying to keep them in mystery. And you just, I don't know what it is. Every time I say something, she ought to spill the beans. Ron Train, Bobby, Lisa D, One Nation. Freddie Mason, welcome to the channel. Please and subscribe. Thank you so much. PMG, Sir Eddie, National Bureau. Oh, Eddie had to give it up. It's Paul had to give it up. And this, y'all too like to spill the beans. I like to keep people in mystery, man, and give them some history. And y'all just like to spill the beans. Ron Train, Bobby, Lisa D, One Nation. Zini Yogo, he said, yes, sir, I did. I like and subscribe. Thank you so much, Zini Yogo. Ty is very good. Yeah, Ty is good, man. Awesome. Murphy Hayes, FBI. Okay. Ron Train, Bobby Lisa D. Sincerely M. Yeah, got it, sincerely. You know, I'm gonna play with them with that for us. So what it mean, man? I was gonna say nobody, you're ignorant. I'm gonna play with that thing. Ron Train, Bobby Lisa D. Murphy, hey, what's up? Thanks, Angel. That's what that's my little boy saying, Chichipaya. You got a little boy saying Chichipaya. Oh my goodness. Hey, the Diesel, what's up? What's up? Hey, the Diesel, aloha.
What's
Aloha.
up, Aloha?
Angel in the house. Angel in the house. Angel in the house. What's
We
up?
miss
What's
you.
up? Good to see. I gotta take out some time. Aloha, Enos Decent. How you doing, Enos? I hope you're all right. And you keep yourself safe from the COVID out there. Enos Decent and Michael Coffee are frontliners on the healthcare field, and we always want to pray for them. Make sure they stay safe and free from the COVID virus, because they handle a lot of COVID patients, and they have to be in the PPE all the time to protect themselves. So we are asking God to help them and protect them from the virus. I want everybody to keep praying for them. All right. Good to see you, Ennis. Ron Train, Bobby D. Lisa. Let's go, Lisa D.
You do it.
All right.
You will do it.
All right. Sincerely, hello. Hello, Angel. Hello, Angel. Enos, how are you today? All right. Okay, let me see where we at, man. Because okay, we almost. All right, let's get this. Let's get this. All right, Freddie Mason. Aloha, Hawaiian Angel. Ryan Train by Enos Decent. Sincerely, him. Long day. Enos Decent. 25 years. Freddie Mason. Aloha. Enos Decent. 25 years. Okay. Hit the like. Everybody hit the like button, please. 1, 2, 3. Chichipaya. 1, 2, 3. Chichipaya. Hit the like button, please. Thank you so much, Ennis. Ron Train, Bobby Lisa. Ennis Decent. Hit the tuba down. Put the tuba down, Lisa D. DD put the tuba down. She in the restroom. Paul, he said, I hate to say it, Bobby, but I've been there. This is one of the first things I did. You know, okay, it's man. Hey, man. It's okay, man. We can't always agree on everything, man. I tell you, we can't always agree on it. I'm gonna tell you like my grandmama said, keep on living, son. Keep on living. Okay? As you continue to mature, and if you ever come out here to live, I guarantee you, your perception will change. I guarantee you, man, you have to see it and be in it. Sometimes you can look on the outside and make a judgment call, but when you actually get in the environment, things have a tendency to do what? Because I was on the outside looking in too. I really was. And I was just like you in there, right? But when I got on the inside, change, man. Ron Chain, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation. She's 21, I'm 32, 10 years DJ. Okay, all right. Ron Train, Bobby Lizzie, KC. Go to the Dominican Republic. The younger chicks are very aggressive. Okay. Yeah. And you know why they're aggressive, right? They're trying to get that change. They want you to do with them. That's what that is. Ron Train, Bobby Lizzie, I wouldn't be go below 30 years, that's for sure. I hear you, man. KC, black don't crack. No, black don't crack, man. Y'all know that. If you're African American, you should have been knowing that from you growing up. My mama told me when I was a kid, black don't crack like them Caucasian. Ryan Trey Bobby Murphy, that's hilarious jump. Hilarious jump. Okay, I don't know what that means. Ryan Trey Bobby Lisi. When I was in the Philippines, I saw guys who was 50, dating 19. Yeah, I tell you, man, it happens. Look here, man. Let me tell you this. We have to be careful when we judge people about age gaps and age differences. Okay, because when you're judging somebody, you are projecting what you think is on their lives. And what you think about somebody's life may not be the correct thing to think. You may not be totally opposite. So we have to be very critical, very super critical, and very careful when we judge people. I try not to judge nobody. I try not to. Sometimes I mess up and judge people, but we got to be careful when we judge people because you cast that stone, and because you cast that stone yourself, you got to look at the man in the mirror, and it's up to you. You cannot be judging people. I know what I say, man. When I come to something like I just told you, I said, man, look here, man. I'm trying to judge you. That's your thing. That's your thing. That's what you like to do. That's your thing. That's your thing. That's what I say. Y'all hear me say that all the time. I try not to judge. I said, but for me, I won't do that. But if that's your thing, that's your thing. That means I'm not judging you. That's what you prefer. That's your preference. Go forward. That's what I mean. All right, let's go.
Right there.
Right here. Yeah. Let's go. Mr. Wonderful, how you doing, man? He said, normal. Yes, normal. I mean, when you have a Western mentality and thinking, you cannot see it until you get in it. Okay. And I can sit here and tell you guys all day long. They'll never get it until they actually live here. When you live here, that thinking goes away. Okay. Well, if you're on the outside looking in, you cannot see it. Ryan Train, Bobby Lisi, One Nation. Sir Murphy, I agree with you. Your age gap is really big. Ryan Train, wonderful. Wonderful. How are you? Yes, that's sick of you. That's sick to young for sure. Yeah, okay. Ryan Train, Bobby Lisi, One Nation. Eddie Jackson. It's not just elderly men. It's elderly. Anybody that's elderly. Ryan Train, Bobby Lisi. Yeah, man. Just look, man. Just say, look, if that's your thing, that's your thing. I know you may be bothered by it, but you can't let it to the point where you get disturbed, because what happens, Paul, you wind up in your mind alienating people and ostracizing people because of your belief. And when you do that, you wind up getting enemies. Okay, so you got to accept people for who they are and what they are, even though you don't like what they do. Hey, look, man, I don't like what you do, but you know. I still deal with you on the basis of me being your friend, but as far as what you do, that's your thing, your thing. But you know, as long as you didn't interfere with me, you know, that's your thing. That's how I do, and that's how I get along with people. Ryan Train, Bobby Lisi. Thanks for get to all the comments. Okay, I'm trying my best to get to all, but we might have to cut this off because the comments keep coming. Thank you so much, Paul. You do the same. Ryan Train, Bobby Lisi. No, we cannot judge others. Only God is the judge, and we can pray for them, but it's not good to be judging people because we haven't stepped one day in their shoes, and so we don't know what they went through. We don't know what they're going through. So I try not to. I'm not perfect, man. Sometimes I judge just like everybody else, but I try to stay away from that. Ryan Train, Bobby Lisi. We can judge others for what they do. Only pray. We cannot. Yeah. We can't pray for them. That's it. Murphy, hey, you're right, Paul. All right, that's it, man. That's it. We done. All right, guys, we got to go. We're gonna do the closing comments today or not? Nah. We're just gonna do the closing clips today, y'all. That's it.
Thank you.
A towering presence, run like the wind. Be a king or a queen. Life in the Philippines.
All right, guys, it's been real. It's been real. We got to go. All right, this is Bobby.
And the tuba queen, Lisa D.
Saying take care.
God bless.
And peace.
Thank you, guys. Stay